Good evening. Welcome to Gulfport.
Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3 4.
Just a stone's throw from the Mississippi Sound. It is. That's much better for me. Is yours too loud? How's yours?
Check 1 2. Check
I'm in
check
your.
check 1 2 3 4. Yeah, slightly loud. Check 1 2. Check 1 2 3 4. Yep, that's good.
You can literally see the.
visitors Gulfport High School and Joseph Milner Stadium for the 4th annual Port City Bowl. On behalf of the Gulfport School District, we appreciate your attendance. The coaches, athletes, cheerleaders, administrators, and supporters of Gulfport High School welcome our friends from Pearl. The high school athletes performing today are friendly rivals of opposing teams. The theme of interscholastic athletics is friendly competition. The visiting team is our guest and should be treated as such. Profanity and vulgar cheers are abusive to other spectators and are a reflection of your school and community. This type of behavior will not be tolerated and may cause your school to be placed on probation by the Mississippi High School Activities Association. Anyone involved in such behavior will be asked to leave the stadium without refund and may be banned from future contests. The use of alcohol, drugs, and tobacco are forbidden on school. Use of alcohol, drugs, and artificial noisemakers such as air horns, bullhorns, and sirens are prohibited at MHSAA events. The officials are assigned to administer the rules of the game according to National Federation rules. Their experience and integrity qualify them to officiate this contest. Sportsmanship should be reflected by all spectators regardless of personal feelings. A game managers meeting has been conducted with administrators, coaches, and officials to emphasize proper sportsmanship. The Gulfport School District does not endorse or sponsor any form of student speech given today, nor does the student speech reflect the position or opinions of the Gulfport School District. How you doing, man?
Turn it on, you flick this up. So I gotta balance it. It'll be like this. Let's go downwards. Make sure you're in space. We're still spaced out. If you want to get 6 feet apart, you know, emotional space. Emotional space right now. Right now? Yes. Yeah, you gotta wipe out. I think it's in the front. Drawing water.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your starting lineups for your Admirals for tonight's game. Starting on defense on the line, Chris Edmonds.
So what I did, swap it to manual.
Jalen Edwards.
On something like I used
David
that,
Lewis.
I used
and Michael Smith.
It's big.
The defensive backfield and linebacker.
All the way in.
Javier Lopez. Isaac Cup. Isaac Cup. Jacqueline Campbell. Javier Simmons. switch forward. Right ahead.
White balances. And you can put it back on auto. Go do it over there.
And the offense for the Admirals. Superbacks number 9 to 1, Carmichael. Left tackle number 72, John Alliston. The left guard number 64, Ladarius Jordan. The center is number 76, Jackson Henshaw, and right guard number 70, Isaiah Morgan. Then at right tackle number 63, Maurice Taylor. Wide receivers for the Admirals, number 4, Tavares Henshaw. Number 13, Prince Cottonham. Number 7, Gavin Brown. And number 81, Nehemiah Jefferson. The running back for your Admirals is Tyler Reed, number 2, and the Admiral quarterback, number 3, Jacob Palazzo.
5, 6, and number 3, ready, go. Scales or 2 scales. Here we go. Go drums. Here we go. Scales. Three. Any short lights. Here we go. Any short lights. Here we go. Glad you're here, man. Here we go. You sit next to the president. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, short, 2, flat, go. Could be a number of it. PJ's not missing numbers.
It got so big in there.
Alright, PJ's not missing. You might want to wait a minute. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 3. Ready? Why you get rain here? What's it made of? Concrete, right? It's gonna bounce back and forth. Looks like lights on. Okay, you might want to look at the Mason. Lights on Mason. AO stand cheers. Go Pirates, go. Go Mighty Pirates. Celebration North Army. How about get ready, maybe? Take a look at Get Ready, take a look at ESPN. Check. Okay, we'll start with the fight song, and then we'll follow that with a song. Yes, fight song, hay song, fight song, hay song. Drummers will play on the hay song.
Gabby. I didn't say come over here anyway. Now you walk away from nothing. Yes, fine.
Not now, but it was like a couple seconds ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please stand. Earlier this month, longtime football official Joe Abston of Pascagoula passed away from complications related to COVID-19. The Gulfport Athletic Department wishes to convey our condolences to the Abston family and his colleagues within the Gulf Coast Football Officials Association. Please join me in a moment of silence as we remember Mr. Joe Abston. Thank you. At this time, please give your attention to Gulfport High's senior cheerleader, Sadie Riemann, who will give tonight's student message.
Please bow your heads. Dear God, thank you for allowing us to be able to gather here today. I pray for the health and safety of all players, cheerleaders, band, trainers, coaches, family, students, and staff. I pray for favorable weather conditions that will help the players to perform at the best of their ability. Please help the athletes know that you are with them win or lose and will always be there to lift them up, and that they know you are always rooting for them on the sidelines. May all that they do be a reflection of what it means to be a disciple of Christ, and that they glorify you throughout their game tonight. Please keep our community, surrounding communities, and any others who may be in Hurricane Ida's path safe this weekend. In your name I pray, amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem by the Gulfport High School Admiral Band under the direction of Mr. Wes Moorhead. The colors will be raised by cadets of the Gulfport High School Marine Junior ROTC.
The following broadcast is copyrighted by Pearl Municipal Broadcasting for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the written consent of Pearl High School or PMB Sports is prohibited.
Friday nights mean one thing in Mississippi: high school football. You've got a 50-yard line seat to the 6A powerhouse Pearl Pirates right here on B&B Sports. Now, batten down the hatches and hoist the colors. The Sky Family Dental Pirate pregame show starts now.
Not a bad game.
Well, good evening, Pirate fans, and welcome to Gulfport High School. I'm Greg Flynn, along with Bryant May, and right now we have an audio-only broadcast for you, but coming up, our TV should be popping on here, but now you just get to listen even more intently to the golden tones of the one, the only. He is the pastor, Bryant May.
Welcome in, Mr. Flynn. 2021 is underway, and we have a season. We're going to have an interesting start tonight as we are just about a mile away from the Gulf of Mexico that's brewing with a hurricane, and tonight the high school football season gets kicked off for the Pearl Pirates
underway, and we have a
hey, right
season.
now out on the
We're
field we have our two senior captains that are
just
out
about
there
a
for
mile
the
away
toss.
from
That
the
is
Gulf of Mexico
Connor
that's
Foy,
brewing with a
our
hurricane, and
starting
tonight the high school football season gets
seconder,
kicked off
number
for
10,
the Pearl
our
Pirates
starting
and Justin
senior
Hunter's club.
middle
Hey,
linebacker, the Mike linebacker they call him. Before we get started tonight, we just want to pass along our prayers and best wishes to the entire Carpenter family, as Tristan and former Pirate Landon Carpenter's mom is, she's in a battle right now. She's battling COVID in the hospital, and we just want to send out to Pirate Nation our best wishes and the prayers for that family, Bryant, because, COVID is tough. It's even harder when it really does hit this close to home.
Yeah, and, so much of the Pearl community, especially this football community, is a family. And so when one hurts, all hurt. And, man, all of these guys lifting up Tristan tonight, who will be out on the field where he's chosen to be, lifting up his team in the middle of that defense. But definitely thoughts and prayers tonight with the Carpenter family.
And playing for Mom, no doubt tonight, Miss Holly Teal Robertson. We can't wish you the best, and hopefully things start to make a turn for the better. Well, we're hoping for a little bit better of a season this year. We're a little, on the record side, we were under 500, but still found a way to make the playoffs. Most importantly, beat Brandon. Now it's a clean new slate this time, Bryant.
That's right. Pirates finished the year 4-7 last year under first-year head coach Justin Hunter, who moved up from his offensive coordinator position after the departure of John Perry. But this year, he got a full spring along with summer workouts with the Pirates. And so tonight, we'll see Pirates in some new jerseys that hopefully you get a chance to see through our camera lens before the end of the night as we're working through some technical difficulties. But the Pirates now breaking out from the left side here from Gulfport High School.
And the Pirates wearing white helmets. We last wore white helmets a few years ago with an anchor on the side, but this is the traditional pearl on one side.
Out from the
and
left side
on the
here
other side,
from Gulfport
the
High School.
player number
And the Pirates
on
wearing
there. So it's a very cool
helmets.
look, a
we
new
last wore
look,
white helmets a few
and
years
a new
ago with
era
an
of
anchor on
football,
the side,
as
but
our
this is
offense
the
is
traditional
going to be led by a true quarterback. Do not call him a wildcat. Call him a quarterback in Jerry J. Bird Johnson.
Jerry Johnson, number 4, he is a senior, and as Greg said, he will lead this offense under the head coach Justin Hunter. Jerry is a guy who's been doing a little bit of everything really since his freshman year. He has played wide receiver. He has returned punts. He's played cornerback. He's played safety. He's done just about everything. He's done a little wildcat, but he will now be a true quarterback underneath center and also in the shotgun. So Jerry Johnson, we'll see him tonight. He'll wear number 4, and he is elusive. He can put the ball in the air, but if he needs to take off with his legs, he can do just that, as we watched him do it.
True
And score a whole bunch of touchdowns
underneath
over
center.
the last few years. So we'll see him tonight as it looks like Gulfport will kick off the ball, and we'll see that Jerry Johnson-led offense here to kick off the 2021 season.
I'm very excited to see that because he has in practice, he has the ability to look like Lamar Jackson. He looks like a mini Patrick Mahomes. Let's just hope he can start to play like that when real games as they count.
And with the responsibilities that Jerry Johnson is going to take as quarterback, we'll have Jaquavian Shoto and Alex Spires, 2 other seniors who will drop back to receive this kickoff.
Both of them very fast. Both of them can take it the distance if you give them a hole. We are underway in the 2021 season. Alex Spires will take it in at the 3-yard line, bring it out across the 10, come up the middle. He will fall forward across the 15 out to the 17-yard line, and that is where the offense will set up.
Let's take a look at the starters tonight for the Pearl Pirates as we kick off the 2021 season. Underneath center will be number 4, Jerry Johnson, the senior. He will have flanking him to one side or the other the T-Train, Jamari Thompson, the senior running back. You'll love the new frame that Jamari is toting tonight. We'll talk about that. Other starters on offense, Javion Alexander will be the halfback. Alex Spires, Cody Arms, and
number 4,
Cade
Jerry
Chisholm will
Johnson,
be your
the
wide
senior.
receivers.
He will have flanking
Linemen
him to
across the
one
front,
side or the
Jakufa
other.
Lewis,
The
Reed Grantham,
T-Train,
Connor
Jamari
Floyd,
Thompson,
Kendall
the senior
Burks,
running
Tommy
back.
Johnson will make up the guys across the front. We'll break those down throughout the night.
All right, 1st and 10. Jay Bird, he's going to keep it. Little swing pass out to Javion. And made one man make the tackle. If one man misses, Javion's going to pick it up, but that was a very good open field tackle.
Great tackle by Tarikus Clark, the senior linebacker who came up and tackled Javion Alexander out in the flat for about a half a yard loss. The Pirates will go quick.
Give this one to Jamari. Puts his shoulder down, falls forward over the 20 to the 21.
Jamari picks up about 4 on that carry, and he ran right into his lineman. I believe that was Tommy Johnson, and Tommy really should get credit for that tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6.
No time to blink with this offense. Coach Hunter would love to run somewhere in the neighborhood of 70 to 80 plays a game. Jay Bird keeping himself. He's going to get wrapped up in the backfield. There was nowhere for him to go that time. It was a fake handoff, and Gulfport was not buying what he was selling, and they'll drop him for a loss back to the 16 and will force the first punt of the year. And Jay Bird will stay in as our punter.
Greg couldn't tell if that was going to be a little bit of bootleg to Jay Bird's blind side or if that was a QB keeper all the way, but junior defensive lineman, 6 foot 195, Michael Smith, number 68, sniffed that one out from the get-go, and Jay Bird had nowhere to go.
So Jay Bird standing in to punt. No rush, he gets it away. End over end kick will bounce at the 45, bounce into Gulfport territory, and come to a stop at the 43-yard line. So that's where the Pirate defense will take the field.
Not a bad boot by Jerry Johnson, who dropped back from the quarterback position to boot it from punter 40 yards after the roll. We'll take a look at the defensive starters for your Pirates tonight, led by the senior Jaquavian Shoto. Mr. Showtime, he will drop back from a linebacker position from last year to a safety spot. Defensive linemen across the front, Jalen Nickelberry, Braxton Kemp, Justin Knight, and the senior Jeremy Meatball Jackson, number 99. Your linebackers will be Tristan Carpenter, Kai Jefferson, and the secondary, Justice Moore, DJ Hudson, Marcus Mosley, and Austin Knight.
All right, Gulfport, the Admirals, as they're called, will come out with a two running back set.
Kemp, Justin Knight, and the senior.
Flanking the quarterback, number 3, Jacob Palazzo.
Palazzo is 6 foot 190 junior, who leads this offense for head coach John Archie.
3 wide receivers, 2 to the top side. Palazzo will hand the ball off, coming to the left. Hole here a little bit on the left side. Good wrap up by Shoto. That ball will cross the 45 out to the 46, a gain of looks like maybe 3.
The handoff was to number 1 Emmanuel Bentley, one of the starting running backs. He's a junior, 5'9", 175, about the size of Jaquavian Shoto, and Shoto comes up and shows you his speed in that secondary, closing in from the safety position and wrapping up a pretty elusive Bentley after only a 2-yard gain.
All right, so 2nd down and 8. Gulfport operating from their own 46, moving from right to left as we talk to you. And we're going to get flags. A false start will be called against Gulfport. So how about our very first Havard Realty penalty, and it's going to set these guys back up in some cheaper real estate. A less desirable part of town, but favorable for us as that ball is going to be moved back to the 41-yard line. Like 2nd down and 14 now. Palazzo, a deep shotgun. 5-yard step back. Here's the handoff to Bentley. He's going out to the right side. He's going to try to turn the corner. He does. Over midfield to the 45 to the 40. He'll be pushed down out of bounds. Looks like they'll mark him out at the 39-yard line of the Pirates, and that will be a 1st down.
A 20-yard gain by Emmanuel Bentley, and I said it on his first run. He's an elusive guy, a lot of speed packed in that 5'9", 175 frame, and that time it was all about getting to the outside. A couple of Pirates dove at him but could not wrap up around the ankles. I believe DJ Hudson was coming back from his cornerback position, could not wrap up the ankles, and Bentley took advantage of that. 20 yards later, they're in Pirate territory.
Palazzo will hand the ball off, coming the near side. Missed on first contact, still up and driving is Tyler Reed, and he's going to pick up another 1st down. This ball will be inside the 20. Looks like they'll mark it right at the 20.
Gulfport just rotating in running backs left and right. Reed, 1 inch and 10 pounds bigger than Bentley. He comes in at 5'10", 185, but just as much speed as he was running through guys and running past guys. Gulfport knocking on the red zone here in Pirate territory.
They're definitely using the run to set up the pass here in this spread offense, and we're going to jump off sides as I think Braxton Kemp is going to be guilty of jumping off, and that's another Havard Realty 5-yard mark off.
Gulfport sent a guy in motion, and the Pirates were anticipating the snap, and as soon as he moved, they moved. 1 penalty apiece now, and you imagine that's something that you're going to keep an eye out for here early on a 2021 season, is getting out those penalty jitters. Can't have many of those on the road tonight.
1st and 5 from the Pirate 15. Coach John Archie on the far side, sending his plays in. Palazzo will hand it off again. This time the Pirates are there and driven back.
On the road tonight.
It's the meatball, Jeremy Jackson, making his presence known.
The first time among many that you'll hear that name this season. Big Jeremy Jackson meet Emmanuel Bentley, and Jeremy Jackson making his presence known, as after the penalty it will only back it up about 3 yards, but forward progress was the only thing that allowed him to only lose 3. If it would have been where Jeremy threw him down, he would have lost about 10.
Well, a 2nd down and 8 now. Jeremy didn't practice much all week as he was nursing a shoulder. He looked very good right there. Palazzo fakes the handoff. He'll throw out into the flat. Incomplete. We're going to get a 3rd down. The Pearl Pool 3rd down.
First time that we've seen Palazzo put the ball in the air. It's been all on the ground up until that point. You'd imagine here sitting at 3rd and 8 that you're probably going to put this one up in the air. Again, field conditions tonight are
we're going to get a
less than ideal. This is a natural grass
down.
turf, and throughout the
First time that
afternoon,
we've seen
right up
Palazzo
until not much longer before game time, there was a good steady rain coming down here at Gulfport High School, so lots of standing puddles all across the sideline at least.
All right, 3rd down and 8. Palazzo back to pass, looking left, looking, throwing over the middle. He's in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, and it'll be 4th down.
Nehemiah Jefferson, the senior, 6'1", 175, and Palazzo put it in his hands. It was a little bit above the chest and right above Jefferson's head, but still it hit him in the hands and went right through. Not sure if a wet ball played a factor into that or not, but Gulfport will attempt to put the first points on the board tonight via the leg of their left-footed kicker.
This will be a 35-yard attempt. Good snap. Kick is down. It's way short.
Head, but
not going to be
still it
good,
hit him
so
in
the
the hands and
Pirate
went right through.
defense
Not sure if a
will
wet ball played a factor into
hold.
that or not. But
And
Gulfport
that
will
was a
attempt to put the first
tremendous
points on the
stand
board
by
tonight.
this defense after, man, they had it 1st and 5 from the 15-yard line, and Gulfport comes away with 0 points. Great job by our defense.
Absolutely. Austin Wilbanks, the defensive coordinator, has to be happy with that kind of bend but don't break mentality. Justice Moore, great job coming off the edge there on the special teams on that field goal kick by Dax Dotson that fell woefully short, but good penetration by Justice Moore. And now we'll see Jerry Johnson in this Pirate offense back out on the field, still knotted at 0 with 7:23 remaining in the first quarter.
Jaybird hands it off to Jamari, the T-Train, looking to get rolling. He does cross the 25 out to the 26-yard line. Pickup of 6. Nice first run on first down.
Jamari is trimmed off, I believe Coach Hunter said, somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 pounds. And he's down to about 230 pounds. And Coach Hunter said even quicker than he was before.
Here goes Jaybird, solid keeper, coming here to the near side, looking to turn the corner. He does. He's across the 40. Almost out to midfield, and he will step out of bounds. They will officially mark him at the 47-yard line. So a terrific pickup by Johnson on that play as the Bird got loose, but we're going to get a penalty flag, but I think it's coming back. A Havard Realty penalty flag is on the turf, and they're going to say as a hold as the official is holding out his jersey as somebody pulled a jersey.
Yeah, I believe that was Cody Arms, who I was going to give credit to say it was a pretty good block. I thought it looked good. The official is explaining to Justin Hunter. Justin Hunter accepted his explanation, saying that he grabbed a little bit of too much jersey, which you can't grab any jersey there on the outside. Cody pats his chest, said that was on me, Jay Bird. Let's pick it up and do it again.
Arms,
but even after the big gain of the penalty, it'll still be second and 5.
I thought it looked good. The
Second
official
and 5 from the 25-yard line. Jaybird back to pass, fakes the handoff. He's going to throw deep. He's got a man. Couldn't run under it, though, with Spires. They're going to get a penalty as he was held up, and that's going to be on number 20. Damon Felder got a little too much in the way of Alex, and we're going to pick up a Renaissance Bank, our first Renaissance Bank first down of the game via a Havard Realty penalty.
We'll take it however we can get it. Alex Spires, who's a big guy, probably about a 6'4" frame. He's a guy who can stretch it out, got sprinter speed, and that time Damon Felder trying to hold on to him, and I think Damon Felder knew he was beat, and he just grabbed Spires, and the official was right there on top of it, dropped the yellow hanky. The Pirates will benefit from that, pick up a first down as we get closer and closer to midfield.
So they will mark the ball at the Pirate 40-yard line. 6:44 to play here in the opening quarter of the 2021 season opener. Greg Flynn, Bryant May here with you down on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Chin comes all the way across in motion. Jaybird going to keep it. He's going to throw it out to Arms. Arms going to pick up a nice bit of yardage on that little swing pass to the wide receiver on the sideline, and he's going to make it up to the 45-yard line. Nice pickup of 5 there by Cody.
Cody Arms, a guy got a lot of playing time last year, throws a lot of blocks, caught a few passes. He's trusted hands, and he shows it there on that first down play.
And we're going to get whistles, and I think we might have gone too quick. Again, there's very little time between when the ball gets reset, and we're going to get an illegal substitution, I believe, on that far side. Did we catch that in Gulfport in that? Or was that us?
there on that first down play.
No, yeah, we caught Gulfport in it, an illegal substitution. That's what happens when you go fast, is that's going to give us a Renaissance Bank first down via the Havard penalty, because our quick offense, our style, forced Gulfport to do an illegal substitution. So 1st and 10 from the midfield stripe. Handed off to Jamari, up the middle, big hole, he's into the second level, still going past the safety. He's dragged down at the 25, and Renaissance Bank, get on the T-Train for the first down.
25 yards by Jamari Thompson, and look at this. This is how quick we're going. We're already set and ready to go for this first down play.
Jaybird going to throw. This time steps up in the pocket, eludes the first man, rolling out, throwing back across his body. Could not connect with Chin. As if I think Jaybird had a little more time. He tried to throw back across his body when if Chin could have cleared, it would have been a easier throw in front of him instead of to try and go back behind the body.
Yeah, that's not the natural throwing motion for a right-handed quarterback, but Jaybird did a good job of being close to the spot as he was being pressured out to the left side to set up second down and 10. And I believe we're going to get a perhaps heat timeout.
Well, let's see.
As we're 6 minutes through.
Yep.
The first quarter.
We will have a heat break. And we will step aside for just 1 second. No score here from Gulfport.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky. Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental.
All right, we are back. Out of the timeout, second down and 10 for the Pirates. Jaybird going to keep it, looking for a hole. He's going to wiggle his way out close to the 21-yard line. I do want to pass along that right now you are seeing some video. We're having a little issue down here on the coast, so we are getting a signal. We're working on a high-definition signal for you, but right now you can hear it perfectly. And we're working on so you can see it perfectly. So we are certainly hoping for that. Third down, a Pearl Pool third down. Give it, Jaybird's going to keep it. Looking, throwing, deep, he's got a man. Oh, Javion Alexander had a momentary hand on it in the end zone, but it falls incomplete, and it will be fourth down.
Javion Alexander, who played tight end for most of last year and wore 15, now wearing number 5, and he's a trusted target. Senior out there, trusted target for Jerry Johnson. Already thrown the ball twice to him tonight. First time was a completion, that time almost a touchdown.
All right, we're going to go for it on fourth down and 3. Give it to Jamari. Up the middle. Jamari will have the first down. Renaissance Bank moved the chains on the T-train.
Great run by the senior Jamari Thompson, and we're now in the Ag Up John Deere red zone, knocking on the door of the first touchdown of this 2021 campaign.
Put the ball officially at the 16-yard line. Jamari again, right side, pushing his way through, approaching the 10. He'll push his way inside the 10
and we're now in the
to the 9. They're going to say the ball came out. Somehow Gulfport's running with the ball. He had to have been down. I know Jaybird's going to drag him down at the 32-yard line, but are they going to rule this an actual fumble? And then we have a flag down. There's a flag down way back at the
Greg, I think this one is going to be, this one's going to be after the play was over. There was some extracurricular activity between 55 Reed Grantham and one of the Gulfport Admirals. The coaches offering some correction to Reed Grantham. How about that? But the big part of the play is that Jamari Thompson runs inside the 10-yard line and has the ball stripped out by number 5, Javier Simmons, and he runs it all the way back to the Pirate 32-yard line.
Currently it's at the 32, and
it appears that play is going to stand. Again, no instant replay in high school football. I know your image may not be super clear for you to see right now, whether you're watching at home or on the internet.
So they will mark the ball at the Pirate 47. It will be Gulfport football, and that is just a punch to the gut as we were about to punch it in for a score and going back the other way.
So now they moved the ball back to the
on the penalty.
Okay.
They marked the penalty up. They got it to the 32, so it was a penalty against Gulfport after the play. You called it right with the unsportsmanlike conduct against the Admirals. So it puts the ball closer to midfield. Gulfport will come out at the Pirate 47. There's 4:47 to go here in the opening quarter. Still no score. So Palazzo leads the offense back out. 3 wide receivers. 2 running backs. Now he'll send one out. He's going to throw that quick swing pass out of the backfield. That's going to be complete and ridden out of bounds on the far side. Flying into the bench goes Tyler Reed. That's going to be a pickup. Looks like they're going to give him the 43-yard line.
So now both offenses have knocked on the door of the end zone inside the red zone for Gulfport. They came away with a missed field goal. The Pirates have the ball stripped away from Jabari Thompson. And we're still knotted at 0 with 4:40 remaining here in the first quarter of the 2021 season.
2nd down and 5. And we're going to get flags. And as Palazzo looked over to get the play, his wide receiver here on the near side took off running.
The second false start penalty on the Admirals so far.
In the first quarter of the 2000.
And we're just a little over halfway through the first quarter. So if you're head coach John Archie, you cannot be happy with your team getting the home game to start the season, but they're the ones who are starting with the penalty jitters, and that'll back them up for 2nd and long.
Here in the early going of the first game of the season, you know that Havard Realty is going to be getting the biggest shout out as sponsorships because penalties are abundant in the early going as these kids try and get their feet under them. All right, 2nd down and 11. Palazzo, hand the ball off. That's going to net 6, 7. They're going to get right back to where they just were, as it's going to be a pickup of 6. So make it 3rd down and 5. A Pearl Pool 3rd down and a long 5.
That time again it was the speedy Emmanuel Bentley. Braxton Kemp getting off the bottom of that pile there, making the tackle for the Pirates.
Looked like that was Reed carrying the ball once again for the Admirals.
And 5.
So Palazzo on 3rd down. He's got 4 wide receivers. Now bring a tight end in motion. And I think he jumped again into the neutral zone. And that's going to give him a free 5. It's not quite going to be enough for a 1st down, but it's going to make this thing a whole lot more manageable as it's going to be 3rd and a yard.
The same exact thing that drew us off, Greg, on that last offensive possession, and it was Jeremy Jackson and Braxton Kemp on that D-line who both jumped as soon as that kind of halfback went in motion behind the line. Our guys read it as the snap and took off, and it will make it 3rd and manageable now.
So now the playbook really wide open for Palazzo. Oh, high snap into the backfield. Palazzo's going to have to go fall on it back at the 50-yard line, and that's going to be... Well, he didn't fall on it until the 50. I don't know how you can mark it any shorter than that, but they're going to... Let's see. They want to mark it at the 49, and they're going to. What's 1 yard among friends? But he fell on the 50. I don't know how you give him a free extra.
Yeah, what a gift there as the center snaps it well over Palazzo's head again. A lot of rain here before the game tonight. Not raining now, but you have to imagine perhaps a wet ball and maybe some first game nerves playing into that high snap. But either way, the Pirates benefit from it. Kavion Freeman there to touch the quarterback down, and now we'll punt it away. Will the Admirals to the Pirates.
They go from 4th and 1 to from 3rd and 1 to 4th and 12.
Now another penalty. Looks like going to be another false start against the Admirals. That'll be their 3rd of the first quarter.
So that will definitely help us in the return game. And is that Shoto back there, Bryant? I can't see on that number. Who is that standing back for us on the return?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. I believe it actually is
that'll be their 3rd
of the 4.
All right, so there's the punt. Oh, wait, this won't be returnable. This is a terrible punt. Good for us as it's going to die at the 31-yard line. So the Pirates are going to take over in some pretty decent field position. And our offense is coming out here quick again. So hold up back at the studio, Mr. Cupstead, on the break, because our guys, Justin Hunter wants to run a lot of quick plays.
24-yard punt by Dax Dotson, and Dax had a difficult start here to his senior season as he missed a field goal and then shank that punt. We'll see what Jerry Johnson and this offense can draw up.
Running into the game for us is Perion Shoto. Hand the ball off, up the middle, and not much doing right there. Give him some forward progress, maybe to the 32. So a pickup of 1.
That time it was the junior running back, excuse me, Greg, the junior running back Jamarian Turner getting his first carry of the season, as it's been all Jamari Thompson up until this point. But here's Jamarian Turner.
Low snap, Jaybird handles it, but now he's corralled. Oh, and he drops the football, puts it on the floor, and Gulfport's going to recover inside the 30-yard line, and that's going to be a sign mark turnover as Jaybird got spun around by 3 Admirals, and they absolutely picked his pocket.
That's a great description. A little bit of Jaybird trying to do a little bit too much as he was hemmed in. It was a quarterback run all the way. He faked it to the running back Turner, and he was following the running back and the lineman, but he had nowhere to go as there was 3 Admirals, and got to keep it close and tight to your chest. It was poked out from behind, fell on the turf, and immediately fallen on by the defensive end by Gulfport, and they're in business on the Pirate 28-yard line.
So now it's up to the defense once again. We keep going back and forth. Mistake-prone first quarter with 2 minutes and 24 seconds left to go in the opening frame. Still no score. Swing pass, bobbled the snap a little. Palazzo. Timing was way off. Can the Pirates recover? And that's going to be a big gainer as they're trying to strip the ball out over there on the far side from Bentley. He manages to hold on, and it's going to be a big gain inside the 20-yard line. Looks like the 19.
And that, Greg, has been their most successful play all night, whether it's throwing out to Emmanuel Bentley or throwing out to Tyler Reed. Both those guys, once they can catch it on the outside, it was a simple little swing pass to the running back on the Jets on the sidelines. Thankfully, Marcus Mosley able to track him down at about the 5-yard line and push him back to the 6. But the Admirals now in the red zone trying to put on the first points of this game.
So from the 18-yard line, Palazzo hand the ball off to Bentley. Bentley looking to turn the corner. He does, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Gulfport cashes in on the Pirate turnover, and the first points of the game go to the Admirals. They will come out. Appears that they will go for the extra point. As Dax Dotson good snap, good hold, kick is up, and it is good, and Gulfport takes the lead 7-0. We'll step aside here for a moment. You're watching Pirate football here on PMB Sports.
When you're ready to make a move in Pirate Country, contact Penny Pitts with Havard Real Estate Group in Pearl. Penny is a multi-million-dollar producer and loves to help her clients find the home of their dreams. If you are a first-time home buyer or ready to upsize or downsize, she is the agent for you. Penny is a Pearl High School graduate and an avid supporter of Pirate athletics. Make your move with the home team. That's Penny Pitts, Havard Real Estate Group.
Public service has always had a very special.
All right, we are back here at Gulfport as we are preparing for the Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff by Gulfport after they scored the first points of the game. Minute 27 to play here in the first quarter. The kick is away and will not be returnable. Bounce into the end zone and will be coming back out to the 20-yard line.
Take a look at a few other scores happening around the state tonight as we kick off Week 1 of public school action in MHSAA. Madison Central leads West Jones 14-0. The Ridgeland Titans lead the Northwest Rankin Cougars 7-0. And the Brandon Bulldogs in a big matchup tonight against the Oxford Chargers. Right now, the Bulldogs have the edge over the Chargers 7-0.
All right, so Jamari Thompson back in there. I have a feeling Jamari just sat out the last series after the fumble, perhaps, Bryant, as, you know, just a reminder, hold on to the football. He is back in there. Give it to him right away. He's going the right side. Still alive. Bowling into the second level and nearly makes it out to the 30-yard line. A pickup of 9 that time, out to the 29.
If he did sit out, I would call that a motivated run as he ran over about 3 Admirals. Again, Jamari shaved off about 10 pounds in the offseason, taking that frame from 240 to 230. A little more speed, but he's still got plenty of power, and he will bowling ball over you, as he just showed right there.
Pirates going quick again. This time, Gulfport is able to hem it up. Little miscommunication that time. It's going to give us a Pearl Pool 3rd down. They're officially going to give him a loss back to the 26, so make it 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, that one was collapsed from the start as there was 3 Admirals in the backfield as soon as Jamari took the handoff. We'll see if Jaybird puts it in the air.
Give it to Jamari. Jamari not going to quite make it. They're going to give him forward progress out to the 27. I believe the 27, so it's going to be 4th down. Now they're going to give him no gain. I'm going to get a little more than that, but no gain. So 4th down and 4. They need to make the 30, and that will be the end of the first quarter. We've played 1. It is Gulfport 7, Pearl nothing. Back in a minute here on PMB Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the 20-yard line at the south end of the field for a special.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities. Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
Leave it up to us at Mississippi Arkansas Ag for your John Deere All-Star Package. The 3025E Tractor Plus Loader, Box Blade, Rotary Cutter, and a trailer at just $349 per month. Visit agup.com for more information.
Thank you for shopping at Mystery Savings Supermarket, where you never know what kind of deal you're going to get. Welcome to Mystery Savings Supermarket. That'll be $9.
But she...
Welcome to Mystery Savings Supermarket, where you never know what kind of deal you're going to get.
You wouldn't put up with this at a supermarket. Don't put up with it when you buy a car.
Welcome to Mystery Savings...
Rogers Dab Chevrolet.
It's easier here.
Play punter. Last year it was Shade Foster. This year Jerry Johnson dropping back. Justin Hunter, I know told you, Greg, it kind of gives the threat that he could potentially fake it, but that time perhaps a wet ball or maybe a fatigued Jerry Johnson. But
it was a high snap to it, just a little bit. Threw the timing off just a hair. So Palazzo will lead his offense back. No, that's not Palazzo.
It's Bentley at the in a little running a little Wildcat.
That was number 7, I believe, right? Again, it's in the first game for us, too. I think that was Gavin Brown.
Yeah, you are correct. Yeah.
Gavin Brown, a sophomore. Now Palazzo will come back in the game. Just trying to mix things up just a little bit.
A lot of weapons for head coach John Archie.
Brown will stay in the game to be wide receiver. Now they're more traditional set. 2 running backs back there.
Gavin Brown,
Palazzo.
sophomore. Now Palazzo will come back in the game.
Loss of 2 on the play, so second down and 12. And they will, much more methodical is Gulfport with its play calling. Taking a lot of time between snaps. Pearl wants to go. Gulfport wants to slow. All right, fake. That was a bad fake. Oh, we had a chance, ran right past him, did meatball. Still trying to track Palazzo down. He goes down, and that ball's incomplete. Hit that receiver right in the hands and dropped it. And that was Brown, wasn't it?
It was Brown, the guy who just run the Wildcat a second ago. Jeremy Jackson just about ate Jacob Palazzo for dinner tonight, but Palazzo just out of the reach of him. Braxton Kemp applying some pressure. Palazzo still able to get the ball down the field, but it drops to the turf, and they will be faced with a 3rd and long.
A Pearl Pool 3rd down. 12 yards to go. Just into the second quarter. Glad you could be with us here on this, our season opener down in Gulfport, where we are under tropical storm warnings, hurricane watches for the rapidly intensifying Hurricane Ida out into the Gulf of Mexico. We'll have a delay of game against Gulfport. They're anticipating landfall of a Category 4 hurricane here along the Gulf Coast somewhere, perhaps in South Louisiana, but then making its way towards central Mississippi. We're going to get a quick timeout. We'll take one with him, a quick break. Back in 30 seconds here on PMB Sports.
Hey, it's a beautiful day in Georgia blue. It's like a home-cooked meal. How mama makes you feel, that's what we do. Oh, yeah. The time is now to make memories with all your friends. We'll be living for you, so y'all come on in. It's family around here, it's Georgia blue.
Another rock and roll weekend.
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
The timeout brought to you by John McHenry over at Alpha Insurance. When we take timeout, it's time in for you to get a quote from Johnny Mac for all your insurance needs. 3rd down and 12 as the Admirals come on back out.
We're at Alpha
Still
Insurance.
waiting for the referee to
take timeout.
signal us ready for play. And now he shall. Let's see if the Pirates decide to bring pressure. Carpenter showing blitz. Now he backs out. He will stay at home. Pressure up the middle and a sack. A sack recorded by Jeremy Meatball Jackson.
Jeremy missed him on 2nd down. He did not miss on 3rd down. Big old bear hug from number 99. He's a guy who's a difference maker, was for much of last year. And Jeremy Jackson with a huge sack, as the Admirals had excellent field position after a rough punt from Jerry Johnson, but they're going to get nothing out of it as they will drop back and Dotson will punt it away here on 4th and long. Justice Moore back to receive for the Pirates.
Good snap. Kick is away. This one's a good punt. And Justice will let it go, and it will be a touchback. We're a stone's throw. You can see the Island View Casino, and there are definitely meatballs on the buffet tonight because that was an appetizing shot.
Good job by Austin Wilbank's defense making another stand. Again, 7-0 our score right now. 10:02 remaining here in the second quarter. First contest of the 2021 season. And a new quarterback, new jerseys as well. Greg Flynn, what's your opinion of the white lids that the
It's
guys
looking good. They're looking sharp.
sporting tonight?
Wait till the fans get to see them at home next week against Ridgeland. Really, really sharp. Really sharp. What we need is offense to just get clicking. We've had some flashes and good drives, just have not been able to finish them quite yet. Here goes Jay Bird, fakes the handoff. Now he's going to kick it out to Javion. Javion Alexander will cross the 25, get very close to a first down. Looks like 9 to the 29.
Alexander been the favorite passing target of Jerry Johnson tonight. Third target of Javion. That one the most successful play yet.
So a second down and 1. And Jay Bird's going to keep it, fakes that handoff to Jamari. Great call as he's going to try and bounce it to the outside. He will spin. Oh, man, he played a little video game over there, Bryant. Hit the spin button. And we're going to get a Renaissance Bank first down. Let's see where they want to officially mark it. Looks like at the 40-yard line.
Jerry Johnson showing the elusiveness that we have watched for the last 3 years as he's put on the navy and gold, and his first chance to play a little quarterback full time. So he's run a little wildcat, and when he gets in space, he is awfully dangerous.
Looks like at the 40-yard line.
Now he'll drop back. Now he's going to be flushed. He'll go back the other way. This is what makes him so dangerous. Throws. Oh, receiver came back to the football. Good job, but just could not hold on.
That was Alex Spires who returned back to that. Greg, I know you had a chance to catch up with Justin Hunter this week, and you guys talked specifically about that, about when Jerry was forced out of the pocket, that every day they work on practice, what do you do as a receiver? And great job by Spires returning to try to get that ball, just couldn't hold on to it.
Handoff this time. Jamari up the middle into the second level. He's going to be out across the 45, out to the 47-yard line.
Jamari pounds himself on the helmet as he falls just a couple of yards short of the first down marker, because I think Jamari thought that he could have made it, but he sort of tripped up over the turf, had to go low, and could not keep his momentum, but it'll be third and manageable here.
A Pearl Pool 3rd and 3. The low snap threw the timing off, and Jay Bird is going to get, well, ripped down into the backfield as the timing was just thrown off a bit.
And Greg, interestingly enough, Connor Foy, who is our starting center, had to come off, I believe, because of an equipment issue. They're on leading into third down, and you called it. The snap was just a little bit off. I'm not sure who went in to play backup center, but that snap just enough to throw us off. And that may be a spot to mark to come back to and think about in this game, as it was third and short, right around midfield, a lot of momentum happening.
And they're going to mark this ball all the way inside that, well, right at the 30-yard line. So a loss of almost 20 on that play. And now we're going to have to punt. Jay Bird standing at his 19 to accept the snap.
Happening.
Got to get a good rugby kick away here. That's a good snap. Jay Bird gets his foot into it. It's going to be a better kick. But, oh, again, onto that sideline. Now we're going to have to wait. It's inside the 50, back into para territory at the 45, still walking. Inside the 40, still walking. And he'll stop at the 37-yard line. Eesh, 36-yard line.
That one worse than the last one, Mr.
That looked
Flynn.
like a better kick, but
I thought so too. It looked that way from my angle, but that guy on the far side just kept walking, and Jerry's last couple of punts have been difficult. You have to feel for him. He's playing quarterback, being chased all over the place, thrown on the turf, and then you're having to drop back and practice a whole different skill and kicking it away with your foot. Head coach Justin Hunter visiting with Jay Bird on the sidelines right now, but this Austin Wilbanks-led defense going to have to bow up yet again.
They've done very well thus far. 7-0, 7.5 minutes to play here in the second quarter.
Practice a whole different
Run
skill.
on the left side, inside the 35 to the 34, so a pickup of 2 by Reed.
Tyler Reed again on the carry there. Braxton Kemp in there along with number 44, Jabron Moore, the junior linebacker, both in there to make the tackle.
They've done a great job of containing thus far, and this spread offense for Gulfport hasn't hit any big plays, but we've been giving them short fields to work on. So 2nd down and 8. Palazzo has just one back in the backfield now. He'll go back to pass, looking over the middle. Throws had to be hurried, nearly intercepted, but that ball's going to be caught at the 14-yard line.
Bishop Magruder, 5'11", 175, perhaps the biggest guy on the offensive weapon side of things for the Admirals, goes up and gets that one. A great pass by Palazzo across the middle of the field.
And he took a shot, too.
He sure did. Great coverage. I believe that was Marcus Mosley in coverage. He really can't cover it any better than that. But Magruder went up, met the ball at the highest point, brought it down, and the Admirals now in the red zone.
From the 14-yard line of the Pirates. Direct snap, this time to Bentley. Bentley. Boy, he's so shifty, but we did a nice job of driving him out of bounds, did Mosley there on the far side. And Mosley's been hampered all week by a stress fracture in his ankle. And he wasn't sure if he was going to be able to give it a go tonight, but during pregame, he felt confident enough. He's hobbled, but at 80%, Mosley is better than a lot of guys at 100%.
Austin Knight also in there to kind of put pressure after the direct snap to the running back Bentley. They'll line it up for 2nd down.
2nd down and 9 from the 13-yard line. Plaza will throw again. He's going to be pressured. Flush to his right. He gets it away. Should it be grounding? There was no receiver in the area, but
the referee right there on top of it, and I guess Greg is going to give him credit for getting outside of the pocket, is Jeremy Jackson putting a whole lot of pressure in there along with 42 Ken, was it Nickelberry or Ken Mangum? Both those guys on the defensive line, but
all right,
so there it went. No, he dropped it. How about that?
See?
They talked about it, discussed it. Perhaps the latest drop of a flag I've seen in quite a while, but we'll take it.
They had to talk about it. Penny Pitts at Havard Realty, thank you very much. That is an excellent penalty, as they're going to lose some real estate here. Boy, so important now. And it's a loss of down, too, so that's going to make it 3rd down, and that ball's going to be marked back. Where are they going to drop this ball at?
Looks like it'll be about the 25, 26-yard line.
No, we're going to still mark it off. It's going back to the 30. So 3rd down, a huge Pearl pool. This is going to be off the deep end for sure, because they've got to get inside the 5. They got to get to the 4 for a 1st down. So 3rd down and 26. A great opportunity for the Pirates to shut this drive down thanks to that intentional grounding call. 4 wide receivers, 3 to the top side. Palazzo looking left. Pressured. He's going down again. And there it is.
Guess who?
The meatball special is back on the buffet right now.
Jeremy Jackson is a difference maker on defense, and he's shown it the last 2 drives. He has ended with a defensive sack as he's been all over Jacob Palazzo and Greg Flynn. I believe we may be getting, we're going to get a Gulfport timeout. We may have missed the heat timeout. But a big stop again by this Austin Wilbanks defense.
Hey, it is timeout. Time in for you to get a quote from Johnny Mack over at Alpha Insurance. Brian, it is amazing to me that right now we're playing a high school football game, and all these parents are going to go home after this game, and most of them are going to start boarding their houses up for a Category 4 hurricane brewing out in the Gulf of Mexico.
It felt weird driving around town just a little earlier, knowing what will probably sweep through here in about 48 hours.
Crazy.
Yep.
All these parents are going to go home after this game, and most of them
we're keeping the best for these guys. And a lot of rain's coming our way, too.
We're keeping a close eye back in Pearl because, if the forecast track holds, we could be looking at 10, 12 inches of rain up by us, and that's craziness. So, stick close to the weather information, stick close to the city of Pearl. We will keep you updated as Hurricane Ida on the anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. The 16-year anniversary will be coming ashore on the Gulf Coast. That's a low snap on the punt. He gets it away. A sidewinder that will, look at that coffin
my
corner.
goodness.
Is going to go out of bounds at the 3-yard line. That ball was spinning sideways like a flying saucer.
If you're Justice Moore, you do exactly what they tell you to do when you drop back on punt return. You put your feet at the 10-yard line. If it's going to go past you, you got to let it go. That time it hit the turf, probably at about the 15-yard line. And Justice let it skip, and it took the exact turn that Dax Dotson, the punter for the Admirals, wanted it to take. And Jerry Johnson and this offense going to have 97 or 98 yards or so to go.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do. I mean, that's just a great kick by that.
Yep.
By that young man. Just a great kick. So now it's a long road to hoe, though. Good challenge for our Pirates. First game of the season, we're still trying to break the offense in. Throw the training wheels off. You know, they're getting better each and every play. They're learning as Jay Bird learning the quarterback position. He's done a very good job thus far. Got an offensive line that's, revamped and guys moving around. Connor Foy's been doing a great job at center for us tonight. Reed Grantham's done great in protection. Those two seniors.
They're learning as Jay Bird learning the quarterback position.
And Jerry Johnson and
done
Connor
a very
Foy.
good job thus far.
Reed Grantham, a junior. First and 10 from the 3-yard line. Got to be careful down here, though. Jay Bird. And that ball off up the middle into the second level. Here comes the D-train. He pushes it out to the 9. So a good gain of 6 on the play.
Even with the run plays, the Pirates will continue to push the tempo.
With as good as our running game is, that's when Jamari gets better as the game goes on, because you wear down. And look at that. Crossing the 15, out to the 16, 17. Renaissance Bank will move the chains. That's what Jamari does. He'll wear a defense down.
We saw it over and over last year
tempo.
in Jamari's junior year, such a stellar junior year. Justin Hunter had to feel really good as he slid Jay Bird to quarterback to know that he still had Jamari right beside him.
Make it 3 in a row, and this time he's going to go down. Needs a little breather there. Jamari expects to have, even with this great arm and legs that Jay Bird has, he still expects to see 25 carries a game. So he's still going to get his. It's just a question of mixing it in. So that one's going to we'll give him a gain of a yard on that one. So second down and 9. Oh, we tried some trickeration. Again, the timing's off. Jay Bird's going to chuck it downfield. He was open, but could not get it all the way to Spires as he was open. But again, that wasn't a clean pitch back to Jay Bird.
Yeah, that one was scary if I'm watching it from this angle. Pirates are just lucky that Jay Bird was able to get that one away as the Admirals had a lot of penetration. Handed off to Jamari. Jamari turns around, flips it back to Jay Bird. Not a beautiful flip, but
that ball looked like it held up in the air in slow motion.
Yes, and if you're Jay Bird, you know it had to feel that way.
Now Jay Bird going to keep it, calling for a block by Arms. He does. He's going to walk out of bounds. Maybe it gives you something to think about now as it's going to be 4th down, and looks like maybe, well, it's going to be a longer than that. Looks like it's going to be 4th and about 4. And he stepped out of bounds to stop the clock, so no, you're going to have to punt it now. I thought maybe he would think about it.
Yeah, I think, Greg, we're going to rotate punters perhaps.
Yes.
Thinking about it. Yep. Jay Bird will come off, and we'll get to see the sophomore, number 29, Oakley Bounds, will have his first punt. Oakley, a soccer player.
Good snap. Steps into it. Ball's bouncing around on the ground. That's going to wind up being a good net right there as it will cross midfield to the 48-yard line.
Not a lot of height, but a lot of roll. That was the goal of that one. And 30 yards after the kick by Oakley Bounds. It'll at least push the ball over on the other side of the 50-yard line. Not by much, by about a yard.
Hey, nice job, young man.
We'll take
Oakley, his first ever kick. Again, it's not.
That's got to be a lot of nerves. I've never been a punter, but I cannot imagine standing back there, sophomore, first varsity game, receive that punt. Good job, Mr. Bounds.
It's not how, but it's how many, and that one worked out. It flipped the field a little bit as the Admirals now find themselves on their own side of the 50. As Palazzo will step back there. He's got one running back. Oh, and he mishandled the snap a little. He's going to try to throw a little bubble screen, and that's going to be successful as he's going to get that out to number 4.
Tavares Henshaw, his first reception. 5'9" junior. Good job by Jaquavian Shoto, again, who moved back from his linebacker spot last year to kind of play in a safety position now. Shoto comes down from the safety spot and tackles him after about a 7-yard gain.
So second down for the Admirals. They're now operating in Pirate territory. And Gulfport moved early there. We're going to get a Penny Pitts Havard Realty penalty to set them back a little real estate. And that's going to go from second down and 3 to second down and 8 now.
The 8th penalty of the first half against the Admirals, and half of those, Mr. Flynn, have been false start.
A little real. It is opening night jitters. At some point in the second half, coaches will no longer accept opening night jitters.
That's right.
Under 2:40 to play before halftime. Still 7-0 our score. Second down and 8 for Gulfport. Palazzo, and then didn't get a clean snap, but he's going to find a wide open man, Brown, out in the flat. And that is going to be a first down to the Pirate 36-yard line on the far side.
Gavin Brown, only a sophomore, but you can see the speed and athleticism he has. No big guys, Mr. Flynn. Offensively for Gulfport, they all kind of look like, and I know you'll appreciate this, they all kind of look like that Jalen Waddle type size. A lot of speed, not a lot of size, but they've been elusive when they've been able to get out in space tonight, even with this wet turf.
And they don't have a big vertical passing game down the field. Everything is very short, dink and dunk, but when you do it and you do it well. Palazzo again, a low slap. He's going to try the flat once again. This time the Pirates are there, and Tristan Carpenter lays the wood down.
Good job by Tristan Carpenter getting out there against Tavares Henshaw. Jalen Nickelberry, the guy to make first contact. Carpenter in there to clean it up, and that'll be a loss of 4 or 5. Again, this defense had to play with their backs against the wall for so much of this first half as the ball's been on the Pirates side of the field. But they continue to make play after play.
Right now it sits at the 39-yard line, second down and 14. Palazzo looking, throwing deep over the middle. We're going to get a holding call coming in here.
Pirates side of the
ball
field.
sailed incomplete. See, they don't have much of a vertical game. Palazzo sat back there, and he's been pressured a lot, which I think enticed that holding call right there.
I think they're Justin Hunter, Austin Wilbanks debating, do you take that holding call or do you decline it? I believe they're going to decline it to make it 3rd and 14. About 14. Alex Spires going to check in at safety.
Interesting. Okay, so 3rd down and 14 now. A Pearl Pool, 3rd and long. Minute 40 to play before halftime. Gulfport leading this one 7-0. Pirates looking to get off the field on this possession play. Keep your eye on the bottom of the screen at Mr. Jackson. Here he comes, and he forced an early throw. That ball's going to be complete. Let's see where they're going to mark it. It's going to be right at the spot. Nope, they're going to
call it. Wow. That ball almost looked like it was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Not sure that it was, but unbelievable that ball got it all the way down to Gavin Brown, just past the marker. He ran a perfect route. And the Admirals in business, 120 and counting. They have only one timeout.
Palazzo back to pass. He's pressured, flushed out to the right, throwing on the run. That ball is going to be incomplete, hit the turf. So that'll stop the clock at 1:10 and bring up second down.
Henshaw had gotten a little space on the quarterback, Justice Moore, but again, the wet turf coming into factor as he could not keep his feet underneath him. He slides down, ball falls incomplete, which stops the clock. Chance for John Archie and offensive coordinator Mickey D'Angelo for Gulfport to draw up this second down play. Gulfport leading 7-0 here in the kickoff to the 2021 season.
Pirate going with their 3-down linemen. Do not blitz. Still getting pressure on Palazzo. They get him flushed, and down he goes.
Number 50, the sophomore defensive lineman who's going to make a big difference this year, is only a 10th grader. Braxton Kemp gets in for his first, I believe, career sack on the varsity level, and that was a big one.
Braxton gets a good high how do you do when he gets over to the sideline, as it will now bring up a Pearl Pool 3rd down and very long. And we're going to get a timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. 7-0, Gulfport leading Pearl. Good job, Braxton.
Shop, stay, dine, and play at The Connection, Mississippi's retail entertainment destination. Located at the intersection of I-20 and I-55 in Pearl.
All right, we're coming back for a 3rd down and 21. Ball sits on the Pirate 33-yard line. 1:02 to go before the halftime break. Admirals leading this one 7-0 here on a hot, humid, muggy, moist night on the coast. Palazzo out of the shotgun. He's going to roll immediately to his right. Looking, throwing. Incomplete. He just needed to get that one away as he was looking for Brown, but he had no time to clear. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And I don't know what you do. I guess if you got a field goal, give it a shot. It's gonna be a long. It would be a long field goal attempt.
It looks like they're gonna try to bite it off. Nope. They're gonna drop back and punt it.
They're gonna pooch punt it. Try and pooch it down in there. Justice Moore will drop back. I don't think he's gonna get an opportunity to return this, but he's gonna stand on his 5-yard line.
They're going to try to bite it off.
And that ball, the pooch didn't go so well. The pooch went maybe 10 yards. And, well, it's going to give the Pirates some pretty good field position.
Yeah, you called it. That was about 10 or 12 yards on the net from that one. 52 seconds staring down the Pirates. A whole lot of turf in front of them. They do have 3 timeouts. Mr. Greg Flynn, you're the head coach. Do you push it or just take it to the half? Be happy to only be down by 7.
Oh, I think with our running game that you could pop one, just because we run the ball doesn't mean, Jamari could easily take it the distance just by running it, and here he comes back out there. No, I would not have Jay Bird back there throwing the ball, not right now. The threat of it sure is good, but, we can have success running the football. You don't want to make a mistake down here and have him turn it over. Let's see what Justin wants to do. There goes Jamari. Try the left side. Turn it upfield. There you go, big fella. He's going to get it out to the 30-yard line. And that should be enough for a Renaissance Bank 1st down. Clock will stop as they move the chains. No, they have not stopped the clock. Okay, just let it keep on rolling. Give it to Jamari again, left side. Cut it back. Ball's back out. Good grief. Good grief. Jamari. He is going to hate that. He's going to hate himself for that. Trying to do too much, as that's his second fumble, going to be recovered by Gulfport. And that's what you didn't want, because with 25 seconds left, they're back inside the Pirate 30.
Christian Dillard, the sophomore defensive back for the Admirals, came up, and it was straight helmet on ball, and it squirted right out. And that was, as you said, Mr. Flynn, that's the one thing you can't do. 25 seconds remaining on the clock. The Admirals will have 28 yards of turf between them and the end zone. If you're the Pirates, you really want to kind of try to keep this one at one score, and it looks like number 55, that is Reed Grantham, who's coming off from that play hobbled, and you don't want to see that, as he's one of your leaders on that offensive line.
Well, it's up to the defense once again to keep us right where we're at. Now we're going to get a flag, delay a game coming out of a change of possession. Okay, Penny Pitts over there at Havard Realty. Thank you very much. Penny's getting every dollar worth of her sponsorship tonight. As penalties, they are aplenty. For all your real estate needs, see Penny Pitts at Havard Realty. First down and 15 now from the other side of the 30. Palazzo looking to throw, looking left, now coming back over the middle. Oh, nearly intercepted. That was a complete miscommunication as Brown cut to the outside, and Palazzo threw the post straight over the middle.
DJ Hudson sliding over and almost coming up with a diving interception. 20 seconds left on the clock now.
Second down and 15. Again, we thank you for hanging with us as we've had some video difficulty down here along the Gulf Coast. Audio wanted to come back to Pearl perfect. Video, not so much. But we're working on that as we speak. We appreciate you sticking with us. Palazzo's going to throw again. Back. Going to throw deep. Too high. Justice Moore in on the coverage. Falls incomplete. We'll have a Pearl Pool third down and 15.
Great job by Justice Moore and Jaquavian Shoto sliding over from safety. They had that time number 4 Henshaw hemmed in on the top and the bottom. Palazzo sails it over, and it'll be third and long.
Well, when you've had Braxton Kemp and you've had Jeremy Jackson eating your lunch back there, you tend to throw the ball a little bit before you probably want to. You want that out of your hands. On third down, here goes Palazzo. He's going to step back again. He'll throw over the middle again, and that ball nearly intercepted.
That was Alex Spires who slid in on safety here, kind of in some dime spots. And he comes up, and he almost had him a pick. Fourth and about 15. We'll see if Gulfport just chooses to play it out with 9 seconds to go and go for it.
I think you throw this into the
nearly intercepted.
Have him
that was Alex Spires
wander around back there for a little bit.
Here, kind of in some dime spots. And he comes up and he almost had him. It certainly doesn't hurt you if you throw the ball and catch it past the first down marker that's about the 20. Chances are clock's going to run out. You got 9 seconds and no timeout. So I'm with you, Mr. Flynn. Throw this one into the end zone. Looks like that's what Palazzo will try to do.
Or be sacked by Jeremy Jackson with 5 seconds. You could call timeout, but it should stop. Yes, and the Pearl Pirates will take over right there, and it's first down. So now we got a shot to take a shot. What a terrific job tonight by this defensive line. Most notably, Jeremy Jackson.
3 sacks in the first half for Jeremy Jackson. The meatball is a factor tonight, and the defense has been stellar as they have been with their backs against the wall, multiple possessions. I don't even have the official count, but it has to be at least 5 or 6 where Gulfport has started inside of the Pirate side of the field. And Gulfport, again, with only 7 points on the board tonight. The Pirates going to have one last swing at this one before the half. They'll have 59 yards of turf to go and only 3 seconds.
Hey, you know what? No matter, take a knee or whatever you want. Hats off to our defense. They have played out of their minds tonight. What a great opening half of football in the first game. There's a little confidence boost, giving it back to Jamari as he gets to carry it. That will do it for the quarter, but again, you just put Jamari back out there, say, we got confidence in you. Run that football, young man. All right, we have reached halftime. It is Gulfport 7, Pearl 0. Gulfport will receive the second half kickoff. We will step aside, get you all caught up. Lots of commercials to get in as this game was going really, really quick. So enjoy the halftime. We'll be back here in a little bit with the second half action.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $20 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
When something works this well,
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee.
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a difference.
So easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a
so
great
long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
I'm Officer Kyle Carmerdale.
And I'm Officer Alfred Jenkins, school recess officer with the Pearl Police Department, and our job is to protect students.
Here in Pearl, we have zero tolerance for drivers that break school bus laws. There are 4 things to know. Stop at least 10 feet from the bus when it is loading or unloading. Don't move until kids have crossed the street to or from the bus. The flashing red lights are no longer activated. The stop sign on the side of the bus is retracted.
When we catch you, you get a ticket up to $750, up to a year in jail, or both.
Please pay attention so every student can get to school and home safely.
At Raising Cane's, we are committed to safely serving you and your family the best tasting and highest quality chicken finger meals. This is very personal to me. I know how important it is to have a trusted, safe, and clean place to feed you and your loved ones. We will always go above and beyond all CDC guidelines, local government requirements, and industry standards. This is our promise to you. Cane's is open and we're here to serve you our hot, fresh chicken finger meals and drinks through drive-thru. Go to RaisinCanes.com for details or call your local Cane's. Thank you for your continued trust in us. One love.
Hello, I'm State Representative Gene Newman, here to share a message to our young people and parents. There are many pathways to success. For some, it's 4-year college, which is great if you have a chosen profession. But there are so many other opportunities to grow and succeed here in Mississippi. Our community colleges, VOTEC, trade schools, apprenticeship programs, and on-the-job training are all top-notch. Believe it or not, there are more than 7 million good jobs available across the country, and most don't require a 4-year degree. I encourage parents to support their kids that have a love for skilled trades like construction, air conditioning repair, auto technicians, electricians, and so many others. We need a diverse workforce that can thrive even in tough times like pandemics. And remember, no matter what, every day is a great day to be a pirate.
At Raising Cane's, we are committed to safely serving you and your family the best tasting and highest quality chicken finger meals. This is very personal to me. I know how important it is to have a trusted, safe, and clean place to feed you and your loved ones. We will always go above and beyond all CDC guidelines, local government requirements, and industry standards. This is our promise to you. Cane's is open and we're here to serve you our hot, fresh chicken finger meals and drinks through drive-thru. Go to RaisinCanes.com for details or call your local Cane's. Thank you for your continued trust in us. One love.
When pirates need a feast, they sail to Mugshot's Grill and Bar. Voted best burger in Mississippi for 13 years in a row, Mugshot's proudly serves fresh, never frozen certified Angus beef. X marks the spot at 2 locations on the map, in Pearl and Riverwind Drive in the movie theater parking lot, and in Flowood on the corner of Airport Road and Lakeland Drive. You can dine in, take out, or order online and pick up curbside. Check out mugshotsgrillandbar.com.
We understand an upside-down world.
We understand a rogue virus, 0 jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast. Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will. We will because our future is the future. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
I'm Officer Kyle Carmerdale.
And I'm Officer Alfred Jenkins, School Resource Officer with the Pearl Police Department. And our job is to protect students.
Here in Pearl, we have 0 tolerance for drivers that break school bus laws. There are 4 things to know. Stop at least 10 feet from the bus when it is loading or unloading. Don't move until kids have crossed the street to or from the bus. The flashing red lights are no longer activated. The stop sign on the side of the bus is retracted.
When we catch you, you get a ticket up to $750, up to a year in jail, or both.
Please pay attention so every student can get to school and home safely.
Leave it up to us at Mississippi Arkansas Ag for your John Deere All-Star package. The 3025E Tractor Plus Loader, Box Blade, Rotary Cutter, and a trailer at just $349 per month. Visit agup.com for more information.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
Life is hard, crazy, and chaotic, but you weren't designed to do life alone. The Exchange is a church family in the heart of Pearl that exists to see people exchange their old life for new life in Christ and live out their purpose. We're a family built on truth, hope, and love that realizes no one is perfect. We're a family you can belong to. Join us for our gathering Sundays at 9:30 or 11 a.m. in person or online. Why live life alone when you can experience the joy of family?
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
Shop, stay, dine, and play at The Connection, Mississippi's retail entertainment destination, located at the intersection of I-20 and I-55 in Pearl.
When pirates need a feast, they sail to Mugshot's Grill and Bar. Voted best burger in Mississippi for 13 years in a row, Mugshot's proudly serves fresh, never frozen certified Angus beef.
Connection,
X marks the
Mississippi's
spot with 2
retail
locations on the
entertainment
map.
destination,
On Riverwind
located at
Drive
the
in the movie theater parking lot, and in Flowood on the corner of Airport Road and Lakeland Drive. You can dine in, take out, or order online and pick up curbside. Check out mugshotsgrillandbar.com.
Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day at Georgia Blue. It's like a home-cooked meal. How mama makes you feel, that's what we do. Oh yeah. The time is now to make memories with all your friends. We'll be living for you, so y'all come on in. It's family around here at Georgia Blue.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
The Pearl Pool is a proud sponsor of Pirate football. Located in the heart of the city, 3500 Dawn Drive, the Pearl Pool offers everyone a safe, convenient place to swim and host parties. Affordable memberships are available, and walk-ups are always welcome. It's also a great place for pirates to take swimming lessons before they hit the high seas. And when the temperature heats up, make plans to cool off at the Pearl Pool.
We understand an upside-down world. We understand a rogue virus, zero jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast. Who do you think is gonna fix all this? Perhaps we will. We will because our future is the future. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
At Bob Boyd Honda, we pride ourselves in getting our customers the best deals around.
Usually that means when we're selling cars, but right now,
Bob Boyd is in the market to buy.
we're offering top dollar for pre-owned autos, trucks, and SUVs.
Come by, talk to our dedicated team, and discover what a great time it is for Bob Boyd to buy back your used vehicle. Any make, any model.
Whether you're selling or buying, at Bob Boyd Honda, you get a deal.
Bob Boyd is in the market to buy.
We're offering top dollar for Dad, come back! Dad, sorry, Andrew. Dad, come back!
Man, this thing's so real.
Okay, all right, take a seat, Speed Racer.
But this thing drives so great.
But the real thing's even better at the Honda Summer Sales Event, like this 2021 Honda CR-V, or this 2021 Honda Accord LX. So come to Bob Boyd Honda and let's get you a deal. Oh.
Think of the Pearl Pirates and one word comes to mind: pride. The pride they take in their efforts, the pride our community feels in their achievement. We're all pirate boosters, and that's especially true at Bank of Yazoo. Proud not only to be a partner in education with Pearl High School, but also to serve the Pearl community with great financial options. So when you're ready to boost your spirits, come feel the pride with the Pirates. And when you're ready to boost your bottom line, come down to Bank of Yazoo. Bank of Yazoo, proud to be your booster for life. Member FDIC.
He was supposed to be the fifth man to walk on the moon. But 200,000 miles from Earth, an oxygen tank explodes.
Power supply malfunction.
Okay, now let's everybody keep cool.
Thanks to his survival skills and leadership instinct,
Hang in there, I won't be
he
long.
helped guide the crew back home.
Welcome home. This really looks great.
He was Jim Lovell, and long before he wore this uniform, he wore this one.
Jim Lovell, Mike Rowe, and Bill Gates. Just a few names known for success. All three also started their leadership path while serving in the Boy Scouts of America. Everything they learned while part of a troop can prepare you for a successful future as well, whether it's survival skills, self-discipline, or just how to have fun. If you'd like to be a part of the next generation of Scouts, Pearl has a local troop, 575, and for more information, you can call Cale Gamble at 601-594-7020 or email him at calegamble@yahoo.com. The Boy Scouts of America, be prepared.
Dr. Hunt was a day-to-day guest that we have grown to love.
When you go 4 or 5 times a week to the same place, you get to know people by name. After many years being a professor in Arkansas, I had a wonderful professional opportunity to move to Idaho.
We wanted to throw him a farewell that he would never forget.
I was so emotional seeing the signs and seeing the people.
We wanted Dr. Hunt to know that we cared.
After all the trips there to Chick-fil-A, it meant the world to me. I brought you a little gift here from Idaho for your fries. That should save you a few trips right there.
Elite Physical Therapy wishes all the players a healthy and successful football championship season. Elite is proud to serve the local communities with multiple locations providing secure outpatient therapy and sports medicine services. Our centers specialize in post-op rehabilitation, manual therapy, concussion management, and orthopedics, providing patients convenient scheduling and access to care within 24 hours. If you suffer from an injury, visit myelitept.com to find a center near you. That's myelitept.com. Elite Physical Therapy, proud to serve the state of Mississippi.
I'm State Representative Gene Newman with a message to young people and their parents. There are many pathways to success. For some, it's a regular college degree, but so often I see students and their families get in financial trouble by taking out huge student loans for college degrees that they will never be able to pay back. The degree programs they are pushed into are governed by rules designed to benefit the colleges and the loan programs, not the students. College doesn't guarantee a good high-paying job. If a student hasn't decided what career they want to pursue, please look at the community colleges with so many different programs and degrees. Don't start out in life with a huge college debt hanging over you. I want to see every pirate find their way to a successful career because every day is a great day to be a pirate.
You've heard it said, give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. But teach a man to fish, you'll come home dehydrated, severely malnourished, and late. Some quotes are better than others. With Alpha Insurance, he won't get the old bait and switch. He'll be as happy as a dog in the sunshine. Ain't that right, Otis? And there's nothing fishy about that.
Call Alpha agent John McHenry in Pearl for a quote today.
You won't find many things more sacred than family recipes. It's part of our history. Described as a pinch of this or a dash of that. Well, I come from a long line of folks who fry chicken by feel and make biscuits from memory, showing how much they love you with grease and flour. Well, Alpha cares like that too, making sure your insurance recipe is just right.
Sean! Call Alpha agent John McHenry in Pearl for a quote today.
Fry chicken by feel, make biscuits.
Accidents aren't planned. Mississippi Sports Medicine Orthopedic Urgent Care. You're in, you're out. You're better.
So you've injured your shoulder or your knee? And of course you want the best care and the best doctor available. The doctor on the left treats shoulders and knees and ankles and hands, while the Mississippi Sports Medicine doctor on the right specializes in one body area and one area only, treating thousands of patients a year. Trust your medical care to one of our true specialists. Mississippi Sports Medicine. We specialize for you.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Merit Health.
From loans and mobile banking to CDs and checking accounts, River Trust Federal Credit Union has you covered. That's why you owe it to yourself to take advantage of the tremendous opportunity to open a savings and checking account at River Trust Federal Credit Union. River Trust offers lower interest rates on loans and higher interest rates on savings. We can get you started on the road to financial well-being. Let us help you take charge of your financial future today. Log on to our website at
to Gulfport High School and Pearl Pirate football right here on PMB Sports. Just a couple of minutes remaining in halftime. Score here from Gulfport High School. 7-0 Gulfport leads your Pearl Pirates. On the Representative Gene Newman Insurance halftime show, bring you a few scores from around the state tonight. Madison Central plays West Jones, and Madison Central leading West Jones 21-14. The West Jones Mustangs, the team that the Pearl Pirates saw last week in their preseason jamboree. Madison Central leads West Jones 21-14. The Ridgeland Titans up over Northwest Rankin 21-13 tonight. The Brandon Bulldogs and the Oxford Chargers battling, and Brandon leads Oxford at the half 14-7. Warren Central, one of our Region 3 6A opponents, playing Forest Hill tonight, and they are having their way. The Vikings lead Forest Hill 27-0. And in the Pine Belt area, the Petal Panthers hosting the Hattiesburg Tigers tonight. Petal Panthers leading the Tigers 7-0. And last night, Ocean Springs hosted the Clinton Arrows in the battle to get it started on Thursday night here in 6A football, and Ocean Springs edges out the Clinton Arrows last night 45-44 in double overtime. 45-44 Ocean Springs over Clinton. Again, here from Gulfport High School, the score is 7-0. Been a little bit of a sloppy first half. A couple of statistics that we have via our statistician, Mr. Matthew Stevens, tonight. Again, Jerry Johnson, the senior, moved over from wide receiver, punt returner, do a little bit of everything to start tonight at quarterback for the Pirates. Jerry Johnson in the first half, 3 of 8 passing for only 13 yards. He has 7 yards rushing and 1 fumble. Jamari Thompson, the senior tailback, 80 yards rushing in the first half. He's also put the ball on the turf 2 times tonight. And Greg Flynn, I believe that's really been the story. The Pirates have 3 fumbles. We've seen some offensive momentum, seen a really stout defense, but to kind of talk about offense for just a second, it's been, can we hold on to the football?
For an opening night game, and you can tell, again, it's some jitters, some little running around by Jaybird. He's still learning the position. Jamari's had great holes, and really the defense has made 2 good plays on those balls that he fumbled. One, a helmet just went right on the football, and it popped out. And then earlier in the game, when it looked like we were going to score inside the 10-yard line, he just got stripped, and it's a wet football, and it just came out. And so
really, the defense has made 2 good
I feel
plays
really good about where they stand. I'm very impressed with where the Pirates have really shined tonight. It's just a question of finishing off a drive.
Like we were going to score inside the 10-yard line.
Can you imagine what would happen if the defense didn't have a short field and we'd be shutting them down on the other end?
That's right.
I'm confident that we're going to be able to do that here in the second half, as Gulfport's going to receive the kick. Our defense is going to get to go right back out there, what has been our strength.
Yes, defense has looked fantastic tonight. Jeremy Jackson, the senior defensive lineman, he'll be one of the leaders all season. We'll call that name and number a lot, number 99. He has 3 sacks in the first half. Braxton Kemp getting his first start as a sophomore on the defensive line, also with a sack. So they've been able to get in the backfield and disrupt Jacob Palazzo and this John Archie offense for the Gulfport Admirals. Keep them to only 1 score, but it's been all about the takeaways.
In the first half.
Not a clean half for Gulfport either. They've got 9 penalties in the first half, 5 of those false start penalties. So you know that had to be some of the talking points for the Admirals in their halftime speech. And if you're Justin Hunter, it's just, hey, let's hold on to the ball. Let's keep some offensive momentum. Stick the ball in the end zone. Defense, keep doing what you're doing, and let's see what happens at the end of this half.
Hey, while it was halftime, we are so close to the island view. I ran over to the buffet and I tried their meatballs. They are not as good as what we got cooking over here tonight in this stadium. That is, they could learn a thing or two from the Pearl Pirates about how to get some proper meatballs over there at that buffet. Really a nice night now. It's a great sea breeze out there. The rain has moved out. So it's really, really comfortable out there. The field's just a little juicy. Here on the sideline, it's got a really good crown, as you can see a little bit on TV. So the rain, the field has held up tremendously well. You can see some on the hash marks where we've really played most of the game. Entire second quarter, I think, was played between the 30 and the 40, and you can see right there on the hash marks here on the Pearl side that's where it's kind of dug up. But really, the field's been in really great shape. Testament to how old this place is, that it is really, really holding up.
Yeah. Some of the Pirate faithful made their way down Highway 49 and 98 and all the roads that connect us to get to this spot right here. But if you had not, we experienced a good bit of rain for quite a few hours this afternoon. A lot of rain here in Gulfport ahead of Hurricane Ida. No rain during the game tonight.
Thankfully, none of that rain's associated with it.
That's true.
That's what is so weird.
That was leading in.
What is so weird, and it's such a beautiful high school football night tonight, and then on Sunday this place is going to be shut down, locked up, the entire coast, as they get ready for whatever Ida is going to bring, what is projected to be a Category 4 hurricane on the 16th anniversary weekend of Hurricane Katrina, if you can believe that. 16 years ago, these guys were doing the exact same thing right now.
It can be a difficult place to live.
Well, we've got our Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kick teed up and ready to go by Mr. Cody Arms, his first kickoff of the season, his first place kicking duty. And he's done a great job in practice of kicking it into the end zone. Let's see how he does here on this, his first live action shot. And we are underway. It's a good high kick. Will be taken in at the 10. Pirates decent coverage. They have him hemmed up. They got to get Brown on the ground. And they eventually do, but not until he reaches the 30-yard line. But this is great. The defense doesn't know what to do with themselves. They're on the other end of the field. So let's see what we can do.
Maybe the worst starting field position for Gulfport all night long. Good tackle there on special teams by number 23, Kayon Jefferson, the junior linebacker. And
Kai, as he is
excuse me, Kayon, yes.
No, Kai, as he is
okay, that's all. He just goes by Kai.
He likes Kai.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, Kai Jefferson. All right, so they're going to line up. There's Nickelberry here on the near side, defensive end. Palazzo out of the shotgun with one running back off his right hip. And they're going to take a look over the sideline, see what the defense is giving them. Palazzo is not taking a lot of clean snaps. That one was really good, and the ball's out. Ball is out and recovered by the Admirals.
Yeah, I believe they were able to jump back on top of it. That was number 2 in the backfield. That is Tyler Reed. As soon as he took that handoff, it bounced right off his pads, but thankfully for the Admirals, he was able to fall right back on top of it. No gain. We'll tee it back up and do it again on second down.
So from the 29-yard line, second down and 10. Pirates doing some shifting on that defensive line. Now we've got Meatball here on the near side. Defensive end. There they go. There's a run here to the near side. Had it hemmed in for a moment. Couldn't make the open field tackle. That's going to pick up a first down out across the 40 to the 41.
Tyler Reed again on that carry makes up for his fumble on first down with a strong 10-yard carry on second down. And John Archie, the head coach for Gulfport, I mean, he just rotates those guys in there, whether it's Emmanuel Brantley, Tyler Reed, Gavin Brown, all those guys look exactly the same, just wearing a different number. Makes up for his
strung out well in this
fumble
time.
on first down with a strong 10-yard carry on second down.
That's going to ride Reed down for a
and John Archie, the head coach for Gulfport, I mean, he just... We don't have the sideline expertise of the professor with us tonight. He'll be back on the sidelines hopefully next week, but continue to watch Reed Grantham in the injury tent. He came off at the end of the first half. Looking at his left foot or ankle. We'll see if he's able to get back out there on the offensive line.
Oh, Gulfport jumped. Let's make sure that's on Gulfport. Another Penny Pitts, Havard Real Estate Group penalty. Let's see. We did have a Pirate move.
Or ankle. We'll see if he's able to get back out there on the offensive line.
But the umpire is already saying, I'm going to mark it off against the offense. Yep. All right, 5 yards back. So
double-digit penalties now for Gulfport just as we just get started with the second half. 6 of those false start penalties.
For all your real estate needs, contact Penny Pitts at Havard Real Estate. She'll keep you moving forward, not going back. But we're happy that Admirals are going backwards with their penalties, as it is second down and 13 now. Palazzo, quick throw out into the flat. That ball's going to be complete, and a good tackle right away on the far side.
DJ Hudson right there on the coverage on top of Prince Cottonham. What a name.
So we're going to have a third down, a Pearl Pool third down and 6. Looks like from right at the 44-yard line. Nose of the football is touching the 45. They've got to get to the Pirate 49 for a first down. Palazzo's going to roll out here to his right. He'll throw. It's going to be short hopped. Shoto here on the coverage on the near side. That'll bring up 4th down, and the defense, again, looking sharp.
Another big stand by the D. They give up 1 first down and then shut down the drive. Jaquavian Shoto out in the flat as Cottenham was rolling to his right. Palazzo was rolling to his right looking for Cottenham, unable to get it down the field. And Greg Flynn, look at this. We're substituting in Mr. Jerry J. Bird Johnson to a spot he's pretty comfortable with. He'll be back at punt returner along with Justice Moore.
They're putting them both back there because we want to return no matter which way they kick it.
Was
They're
rolling
going to kick towards Justice, and I do not blame them.
Rolling to his right looking.
They'll let it bounce. They'll all get away.
Down the field and
yell
Greg
fire,
Flynn,
and it will be down at the 28-yard line. So that's where the Pirate offense is going to get its first shot of the second half tonight.
27-yard punt by Dotson. And just to kind of go back over, if you're just joining the broadcast, your starters on offense tonight, you got Jerry J. Bird Johnson at quarterback, Jamari Thompson at running back, Javion Alexander is playing halfback, Spires, Arms, and Chisholm your wide receivers, Lewis, Grantham, Foy, Burks, and Johnson your offensive linemen. And it does look like Reed Grantham will not be in there on this possession.
Well, here goes the T-Train, and he is just going to wear this defense down. I'm telling you, you keep going to it. That was a pickup of 7 yards on that one, and Jamari just keeps on working it. Quick throw here to the flat. Alex Spires, he's got it. Tries to step through. He will fall forward, be very close to the first down. I think he's going to be a yard short. So we'll have a very shallow end Pearl pool. 3rd and maybe 2. Looks like 1 to me, but either way, it's short.
Tries to step through. He will fall forward, be very close to the first down. I think he's going to be a yard short.
Oh, we got him to jump, and that's a free 5 yards. So Renaissance Bank will move the chains on the Havard Real Estate penalty. Thank you very much. Hard count by Jay Bird.
Greg, it looks like Talon Jackson, the sophomore, number 58, in on the offensive line for the injured Reed Grantham.
Pirate offense we got him to jump, and that's a free 5 yards. So Renaissance Bank will move the chains on the Havard Real Estate penalty.
Oh, they're going to call it against the offense.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Hard
mercy.
count by Jay Bird.
Never mind. All right.
That looked like defense all the way from
It
this end.
sure did. I guess they're going to call Jay Bird on the hard count. So wipe out Renaissance Bank for the moment. It's now going to be 3rd down and 7. Wow, that's a shame. Now Jamari splits wide out. Jay Bird's back there all by his lonesome. Now he sends Javion out. Quick throw over the middle. That's by Chisholm. Chisholm's got it, and we're going to get a flag coming in. I don't know if we got somebody for holding. I don't know how in the world they could have thrown that right there. There's nobody in the area. That flag came down in
deep in the backfield, where typically you get that holding call.
But there was nobody to hold. An eligible man downfield, maybe?
Yeah.
Something.
Still don't have the official call yet. Yep.
Yeah, somebody got that. We sent everybody out of the backfield, and again, that's one of those formation things, I guess, in the first game. So another penalty will make it 3rd down and 13 now. Good catch by Chisholm. Jaybird steps up in the pocket, throws it deep. He's got a man. And we're going to get a penalty flag here, and that should be a first down at 15 yards. Should give us the first down, as that was a very good throw.
Yeah, beautiful ball from Jaybird, some 35 yards down the field, and he was just about to hit Justice Moore in stride before one of the Gulfport defenders just reached up and grabbed him.
Yep, absolutely. It was 3rd and 13. In high school, it's a 15-yard penalty, so by 2 yards, we get us a first down. So Renaissance Bank, now you can move those chains for us.
So after 2 penalties on 3rd down against the Pirates, Gulfport returns the favor and gives us the yardage we need. We'll take the first down any way we can get it.
So 1st and 10 from the Pirate 40. There goes Jamari, right side, pulling his way through into the linebacker level over the 45 to the 46-yard line. Gonna go fast. They want to go quick, up to the line once again. Let's run it again. Wear him out. Here comes Jamari, left side, put the shoulder down and dives forward to the 45-yard line of the Admirals. Renaissance Bank again moved those chains.
Good job by Jamari keeping his balance as he took the hit, put an arm down, kept himself up. Still rolling.
Going again, Gulfport almost got caught in a substitution. Here comes Jamari to the 40. This is where it pays off in practice. The offensive linemen, the big guys, are ready to go at every turn. As soon as that ball is set, look at this. Offensive line is down and ready.
Jamari off. Jaquavian Shoto will take his first offensive snap of the season.
And now Jaybird's going to throw.
40.
Steps back, throws deep. He's got a man wide open. Oh, just out of the reach of Spires. That is going to be a combination this year, I promise you. That touched his fingertips.
Greg, those have been two beautiful deep balls from Jerry Johnson. Anybody who questions his ability to throw it, the one to Justice Moore with the PI call, and that one just out of the reach of Alex Spires. Good-looking balls by Jaybird.
There he goes. Now we'll give it a Shoto. Shoto coming left. Showtime. Spins and does a helicopter. It'll be a gain up to the 36-yard line. It is 4th down and 1, and you know we're going here. Here comes Jamari.
Yep, this is the T-train all day. Put him on the tracks and let him roll for the about yard or half a yard you need. Pick up a big first down. Huge play here.
Here we go. 4th and 1. They stack the box. Jamari gets it. He's hitting the backfield. Dives forward. He's going to be short. They just did get penetration from the safety. It busted through. Jamari had it until the safety filled that hole, and we're going to come up just short. But what a great drive by the offense that.
And that has been Jamari's nemesis tonight. Number 8, Jaquillion Campbell, the senior linebacker, 6 foot 210, so a little smaller than Jamari at 230, but he has made multiple tackles against Jamari tonight. He's gone low, grabbed him around the ankles, and that was a huge, huge stop for this Admiral defense. After you called it, Greg Flynn, the Pirates have picked up a lot of momentum, and it looks like we may get the heat timeout perhaps at 6:22.
We'll take a quick one with them. 30 seconds. You're watching Pirate Football on PMB Sports.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
When you're ready to make a move in Pirate Country, contact Penny Pitts with Havard Real Estate Group in Pearl. Penny is a multi-million-dollar producer and loves to help her clients find the home of their dreams. If you are a first-time home buyer or ready to upsize or downsize, she is the agent for you. Penny is a Pearl High School graduate and an avid supporter of Pirate athletics. Make your move with the home team. That's Penny Pitts, Havard Real Estate Group.
All right, we're back here at Gulfport. Admirals take over after the Pirates turned it over on downs. See if the defense can rise up once again. Looks like Brown's back in at quarterback. And he's going to hand it off, and woo, I bet that they wish he would have kept it as Jeremy Jackson, man. He's there again.
He is living in the Gulfport backfield tonight. 3 sacks in the first half, and that time a throwdown of Emmanuel Bentley, the running back. He didn't even know what hit him, but it was big 99. And Jeremy Jackson, the senior, making a huge difference here.
Bentley there accelerated like a Pinto as Jeremy Meatball was there to squash him. So a loss of 6 on the play. 2nd down and 16. Brown stays in at quarterback. He rolls out. Pirates are there, stringing him out. Moore, he's going to wind up getting down that sideline. Let's see where he stepped out. Way back there, okay. They'll mark him out at the Gulfport 42, so to bring up a Pearl Pool 3rd down and what looks like 4. Nope, exactly 5. So make it 3rd and 5. So a good job of the defense stringing that out on the far side.
See if they keep Brown in there at quarterback or perhaps put Palazzo in. Palazzo showing that he can air it out. Yeah, he's on the sideline over by either the head coach or offensive coordinator, but they're going to stick with the sophomore, and he's listed as a quarterback. Gavin Brown, 5'9", 175. definitely got a little more speed than Palazzo. We'll see if he puts it in the air, keeps it on the ground.
And they're going to get, oh, they had a chance to swallow him up, and now they will, and that's going to bring up fourth down. This defense, my goodness, what a job it's doing. There's Tristan Carpenter coming up on the bottom of the pile. What a phenomenal job. You know, we were worried that this would be the Achilles heel initially of the Pirates coming into the season, would be the defense, but boy, have they risen to the occasion here.
Yeah, defense had a really rough Friday night last week on the road in the Jamboree against West Jones. No time to really prep for them as they had some changes in who they were going to play last week, but this defense has shown out tonight for Austin Wilbanks. You got to feel really good about what you're seeing.
In that scrimmage, they did not have Meatball. They did not have Tristan.
You are correct.
That ball bounces back to the punter. He gets it away. Everybody going to yell fire, get away from it, and Gulfport will down it. Looks like they'll do it at the 28-yard line. So this is where the Pirates going to start again. Defense keeping us in it. All we got to do is keep that offense rolling, and it's looked good with Jamari. And Jaybird has had great looking passes, just a bit too far sometimes.
And as we continue to kind of keep an eye, we don't have an official word, but Reed Grantham, 55, is now on crutches, and he has some form of wrap around that left ankle. Don't want to speculate too much, but Reed Grantham appears to be done for the night as he is on crutches and the pads are off. As we continue to kind of keep an eye.
It's going to go anywhere. That's going to lose a yard, so it'll be second down and 11. 3 wide receivers here to the near side now. Trying to spread it out. They're going to try and throw that bubble screen. Oh, and that was nearly a pick six. That boy, we're very, very fortunate there. It was 26, nearly walked in with it.
Yeah, that was Lopez, the sophomore defensive back, and he's not going to get many easier than that as it hit him right in the hands. Jaybird trying to throw that little wide receiver screen, but you got to throw it about 20 yards just to get it up to the outside, and Lopez read it the whole way.
All right, third down, a Pearl Pool, third down and 11, and we're going to get a false start against the Pirates, so it just makes things a little more difficult as we're going to go from third and 11 to third and 16 now. And we're going to get a false start. 4:12 to play here in the third quarter. Gulfport still leading at 7-0. Jaybird back to pass, looking. He's going to throw it deep. Looking for Spires. On just barely. I mean, this year, so close. They're good thrown balls. Receivers just can't run under it as Alex so close.
If I remember right, Greg, I think we only really had one shot at going deep in the first half, maybe a second one, and that you count the flea flicker that did not work out, but clearly that's been a point of emphasis coming in here to the second half.
Well, it's to loosen that defense up. Don't get too cute with hanging out for Jamari. Our dude can throw it too.
After Oakley Bounds finished the first half punting, Jaybird will return back in to punt this one away.
Good snap, steps into it.
Clearly that's been a point
There's
of
that
emphasis
rugby style, and it's going to get a good hop, and it's a great bounce into Gulfport territory at the 41-yard line.
Much better effort there by Jaybird, 39 yards after the rugby roll. Yet again, we'll call on this defense. Again, 7-0. The only score tonight, all the way back in the first quarter with 1:31 remaining, a 6-yard touchdown run by Bentley. Extra point was good, and that's it. That's the only points that have been put on the board tonight as we are now less than 4 minutes away from the fourth quarter here in the kickoff game of 2021 season.
All right, let's see. Time for the defense to force a turnover here. Palazzo back in at quarterback. Little confusion on the snap and the exchange, and they're very fortunate to get that back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of traffic in the backfield as he had one guy to his left, one guy to his right. He was faking to one, handing to the other, and kind of got all mixed up, and the Pirate defense jumped all over it, shut it down for no gain.
Second down and 10. 3.5 minutes to play here in the third. literally a stone's throw from the Mississippi Sound. See the Port of Gulfport from here. Palazzo hands it off. Oh, and I thought that ball was on the ground. That's going to be a big loss. As Bentley, man, once again, running with a Pinto engine is that Bentley right now.
Great job by Austin Knight, number 21. Austin, a guy who's played a lot of backup running back across the last few years and did a great job when he got a chance on that side of the ball. Made a rotation over for the 2021 season to the defensive side, and he's made quite a few plays tonight. He was in on that big stop, and that'll draw up 3rd and long for the Admirals.
A Pearl Pool, 3rd and 14 from their own 37-yard line now. Have to cross midfield to get a first down. Palazzo looking. Oh, he's pressured and dropped. Oh, and that ball's going to be caught by Brown. And Jeremy Jackson really just laid the lumber in there to Palazzo, and he stood in and took that hit.
What a ball.
Meatball's calling for a chop block, but they're not going to get it.
What a throw. The best throw of the night, clearly, by Jacob Palazzo, as he had Jeremy Jackson all in his face. 14 yards to go on 3rd down. And Palazzo delivered a dime to Brown, who was able to get it just past the sticks. And the Admirals now in Pearl territory.
The best throw of the night, clearly, by Jacob Palazzo, as he had Jeremy Jackson all in his face.
High snap, throw out. Ooh, that's almost a lateral, but just did go forward, so that'll be an incomplete pass. Make that 2nd down. Very, very dangerous out there. So when you're playing the field position game, let's try not to give up too much more here. 2nd down and 10 from the Pirate 45. Palazzo has the check with me as he takes a look over to his sideline. Pirates showed blitz. There's the handoff, and they read it just right. And there's Tristan throwing him back to the whistle. Bentley doesn't like the extra pushing, but it's football, son.
Good job again by Austin Knight, one of the first guys in there with that one. Actually, excuse me, that was not Austin Knight. That was 24.
Now, wait a minute.
Hanor Singh.
They're going to give him his forward progress back to the, okay, a 1-yard loss. So, all right. So, a loss of 1 on the play. So, back at the Pirate 46. 3rd down and 11. The Pearl Pool 3rd and 11. Should have been about 3rd and 17, but.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they pushed it that far forward, but.
That's a heck of a forward progress. Here comes the pressure over the middle. And that ball is almost intercepted.
They're going to say it hit the turf. Alex Spires with a diving attempt. He comes up holding that left shoulder. That's not something you want to see, as Spires is one of your main wide receivers, and he's coming off holding that shoulder pretty good. He's going to get some medical attention pretty quickly. Great attempt by the senior, Alex Spires.
Well, he rolled over on it trying to make that interception. Alex with the A for effort there. He's got that shoulder dangling over here. Gulfport moved, but they're not going to call that. End over end kick is going to go out of bounds. Now let's see where you get to mark it off on this side. Keep on. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. 18-yard line over here. Went out long before that, but that's okay. We'll take over inside of our 20-yard line. That ball bounced out of bounds in front of that, and it had already been out of bounds. It's a little suspect.
Those guys have had some interesting spots to try to work with. A lot of punts flying out of bounds tonight on night 1 of the 2021 season. And Jerry Johnson and this offense going to have 82 yards to go to try to knock this one at 7.
All right, there we have Chisholm in the game now. He's up top with Arms. And Spires can't go.
We're going to get a
timeout.
Timeout by the Pirates.
While we take timeout, you take time in and get an insurance quote from Johnny Mack at Alpha Insurance.
public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
Acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities. Well, for me, it's simple.
Welcome back in here to Gulfport. Pirates ready to get this drive started. 1:19 to play in the third quarter. Gulfport still leading this one 7-0. Greg Flynn and Bryant May with you. Glad you could join us for this season opener down here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Jaybird fakes the handoff. Oh, he's got a man wide open. This is going to be a touchdown. Foot race. Wow. Oh, but a great job of catching up, but oh my goodness, what a run, catch and run by Chin. And Chin is going to take it down, and we are in for the second time tonight, we could say it, the Ag Up John Deere red zone.
Catching up, but
Azir Chin, nice job, young man.
70 yards on the pitch and catch from Johnson to Chin, and the Pirates knocking on the door to try to knock this one up.
Gulfport shows blitz. Jamari beats that.
There it is.
Touchdown, Jamari Thompson.
12 yards out. Jamari shows the pop. He shows the speed. He ran over a linebacker, and then he walked the rest of the way in. And compliments of Jerry Johnson's right arm to Chin's speed. Jamari, the senior, with his first of what will probably be many touchdowns in this 2021 campaign. And we'll see if we can add on the extra point from Cody Arms to tie this bad boy up.
The T-Train gives us our first Raising Cane's touchdown of the season. Now the ever-important extra point now. Pirates down 7-6. Chisholm with the hold. Arms will kick. Good snap, good hold. Kick is blocked. Blocked. Chisholm will fall on it, and that's where we'll sit, 7-6 with 57 seconds to play here in the third quarter.
Leave it up to us at Mississippi Arkansas Ag for your John Deere All-Star Package. The 3025E Tractor Plus Loader, Box Blade, Rotary Cutter, and a trailer at just $349 per month. Visit agup.com for more information.
Thank you for shopping at Mystery Savings Supermarket, where you never know what kind of deal you're going to get. Welcome to Mystery Savings Supermarket. That'll be $9.
But
Welcome to Mystery Savings Supermarket, where you never know what kind of deal you're going to get.
You wouldn't put up with this at a
You're shopping at Mystery Savings Supermarket.
Don't
you
put
never
up
know
with
what
it
kind
when
of
you buy a
deal.
car.
So come to Rogers Dab Chevrolet.
It's easier here.
Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff. Cody Arms has it teed up. T-Train with his first touchdown of the season has brought us to within 7-6 after, unfortunately, the extra point was blocked. And now we'll put our defense back to work. Arms waiting for the signal. Here we go. And there's your kick in the air. Will once again be taken up at the 6. Pirates with some good coverage. And they get him down on the ground. That's an excellent job in coverage.
Arms waiting for the signal. Here we go.
You notice that Alex Spires, we were worried about him. He's still favoring that shoulder. I don't know if we're going to see Alex again or not, but he's that left shoulder doesn't look like it's feeling too hot right now. Although he's able to stretch out. Look at that.
Yep. Marcus Thompson in there on special teams, making a big tackle there on the elusive Bentley. And this defense will have to bow up, do it one more time. 50 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 7-6 ball game. If maybe a little bit confused and you picked up a schedule around town, you know, tonight we were supposed to be at South Pike, but at the end of last week, Greg, I believe about Thursday, found out that South Pike would be in quarantine tonight due to COVID protocols, and so we played a little switcheroo, able to find out that Gulfport's team was also going to be in COVID protocol, so able to change things up, hit the road tonight, and kick off the 2021 season at Gulfport.
High snap to Palazzo, gives the handoff, bounces it to the outside. Stayed inbound on the far side. Can't really see where they've marked him down. Looks like the 17-yard line, 18-yard line.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Bentley a little slow to get off the turf. A good pursuit there by the Pirates. I believe it was led by number 12 Freeman, the sophomore linebacker, who put a pretty good pop on him.
All right, pick up a 5, so second down and 5. That ball is on the 18-yard line. That ball popped up in the air. They're going to rule that a pass? Yes, incomplete pass. I think that ball slipped out of Palazzo's hand to end the third quarter as, Meatball was bearing down once again. We've now played 3 from Gulfport. Admirals lead it 7-6. You're watching Pirate football on PMB Sports. That ball popped up in the air.
Beautiful day, Georgia blue. It's like a home-cooked meal. How mama makes you feel. That's what we do. Oh yeah. The time is now to make memories with all your friends. We'll be living for you, so y'all come on in. This family around here, it's Georgia blue.
Another rock and roll weekend.
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
You fired up the grill for one hot dog? Seriously?
Hot dogs, better with Pepsi.
We are back on the Mississippi Gulf Coast here in Gulfport as we are getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Greg Flynn, Bryant May along with you as our Pirates trail by a single point to these Admirals of Gulfport. Gulfport facing a third down and 6 now from the 18-yard line. Chance for the Pirates to get off the field. A Pearl Pool third down. They moved early, didn't call it. Palazzo, he's going to get flushed. Nobody was open. Good secondary coverage, and he's going to be dropped back at the 1.
Oh, so close to a safety. A safety would have given us the 8-7 lead. I believe that was Jalen Nickelberry in pursuit. Am I correct? Nope. I want to give credit where credit's due. That's Freeman.
Kyvion Freeman.
Kai Freeman, the sophomore linebacker, making his presence known tonight in his first varsity start, and he sacked Palazzo at the 2-yard line. Had he got him in the end zone, it would have given the Pirates an 8-7 lead.
This is how you flip the field. We're standing on the 35-yard line as the defense has these blue and orange backed up into the end zone.
Dotson going to boot it from about 1 yard away from the back of the end zone.
It is away. It's a decent spiral kick. It's going to be returnable.
Jerry Johnson.
Jaybird takes it in. He's got the near side. Can he turn the corner? He does. 10, 5, and just pushed out of bounds in at the 5-yard line. So it will be first and goal Pirates, and nothing like having an returnable. Ag up John Deere red zone.
There is a flag, Greg Flynn, about the 15-yard line. There's a discussion going on.
They're pointing towards Gulfport.
No indication yet.
Well, give us a half the distance. I'll certainly take an ag up even closer now. Yep, they're going to move it a little bit closer.
Yep.
So from the 5, we're going to go a little bit closer, I think.
And the athleticism of Jerry Johnson seen again, as we've called out so many times on punt returns, kickoff returns over the last 3 seasons.
Well, you just wanted that one returnable, and you knew when when they put them both back there, you just get it in his hands. And that time, they had to rush the kick because they were so far in the end zone, and Jerry was able to get it. And once he gets it, man, he turns that corner like lightning.
3 seasons.
Well, you just wanted that
The
one.
kicker, the only one able to kind of force him out about the 5-yard line. Discussion still going on what they're going to do with this penalty flag. All of the officials are now huddled at the 5-yard line. The fans getting a little antsy.
Well, right now they're going over their hurricane evacuation plan.
They got to be doing something other than officiating. This has been one of the longest discussions I've seen in quite a while, and it's all the crew. Everybody's there. I'm not sure if it's 2 different calls, and they're trying to decide how to handle that.
They're talking about the meatballs over at the Island View Buffet, and that Jeremy Jackson is far better than anything there.
All right, here we go. We're going to finally get a call. Justin Hunter walked over there, want to know what was going on. Here we go. The official call going to happen perhaps over the PA speaker. Got a block in the back.
Oh, well, I have a feeling.
A block in the back on the kicking team?
Well, I have a feeling it was unsportsmanlike or something like that. Something late hit, some kind of.
Either way, it's going to be
Here we go. The official call going to happen
12th
over the PA
a dozen
speaker.
penalties.
Well, either way,
on Gulfport tonight.
I guess it was
Block in the
declined.
back.
It might have been a push in the back.
A block in the back on the kicking team? Prior to the kick.
Which is why we're leaving it at the 5. So we're going to start in the Ag Up John Deere red zone at the 5-yard line.
You have to imagine this one's going to go to number 1. Run behind some experience like Connor Foy. And Jamari Thompson hopefully can put this one in pay dirt.
Here we go. Jamari, left side. Puts his head down. He'll get close. They're going to say down. Looks like at the 1. He ran behind Javion Alexander, the halfback on that side.
Going quick.
Ran to the strong side. They've got so many men on the field. Gulfport did.
Yep. They dropped the flag as well. Did he get in?
Jamari Thompson, T-Train, touchdown number 2. And the official dropped the flag on the far side. Yeah.
No, he didn't give it to us. He did not put him in, did he?
Well, the official on the far side gave us a touchdown. Yes, it's a touchdown.
Okay.
And
so much confusion. Dropped the flag. Yep. Well, did he get in? They were so confused. We're going to decline that penalty, and Jamari will have his second touchdown of the night. And Greg Quinn, here comes a little swinging gate on the extra point.
Well, anything to give Cody just a little better view, I think.
Or do you go for 2 here
and they do.
To try to give the 14 points, and you will not get it?
Yeah, they tried a little direct snap to Jaybird over there. Or that was to Jamari. That didn't work out, but guess what? The Pirates are now in the lead. 12-7. Quick 30-second break here on PMB Sports. Are now in the lead. 12-7.
Shop, stay, dine, and play at The Connection, Mississippi's retail entertainment destination. Located at the intersection of I-20 and I-55 in Pearl.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers. 24/7 roadside assistance. A cell phone protection plan worth up to $400. $20 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle. And a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC.
All right, for the first time tonight, our Pirates are in front, 12-7 on the scoreboard.
Extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member F.
Cody Arms getting ready with the Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff. The wind has really kind of picked up down there, that sea breeze coming in from the south. So we have a holder. Cody will kick it away. It's a good kick inside the 10, taking it at the 9. coverage down there, and Brown will step out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Quick updates from scores around the state happening tonight. Madison Central leads West Jones 27-21. Last score from Ridgeland and Northwest. The Titans were up 21-13. Oxford has taken a lead over Brandon, scoring 17 unanswered. Oxford now leads 17-14. Warren Central 27, Forest Hill 0. Petal 7, Hattiesburg 0. Ocean Springs edged out Clinton last night 45-44 in double overtime. And Greg Flynn, how about this one? It's a final. Tupelo 5, Lafayette 3.
Heck of a baseball game they played up there in Lafayette County. How about that? All right, 10-12 to play here in the fourth quarter. It is now defensive time. Palazzo has one running back, 4 wide receivers, 2 to either side. He'll step back looking to throw. He's pressured, steps up in the pocket. He's going to have to run, and he's going to get spun down by Moore. But he's going to pick up 5. 2nd and 5. Good open field tackle there by Gibran.
Again, the last score for the Admirals was with 1 minute and 31 seconds remaining in the first quarter. They've yet to put anything on the board since then. Pirates lead 12-7.
Now Palazzo has his check with me. Same formation. He's got Reed off his left hip.
Score for
wide receivers.
The Admirals was with 1 minute and 31 seconds remaining.
And
that's a false start.
They sure moved early. No call.
Did not drop the flag.
And that's going to be a first down by Reed, crossing the 40. I mean, that was right in front of the official, also right in front of the Pirate bench.
DJ Hudson in there to make the tackle. Be a big first down for Gulfport, pushing the ball out to their own 40-yard line. 9:15 remaining in the fourth.
I don't know how they missed that one, but they've called plenty of other false starts. Reed's going to kind of limp off a little bit. Bentley will be in the backfield. Now they bring in a tight end. They moved early again, but that's okay. There goes Bentley. He'll slash forward across the 40, out to the 43-yard line. Boy, they could call a false start on Gulfport on just about every play, as there's a lot of movement pre-snap.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep a tally on that. I believe they are somewhere around 6 false start actual penalties called tonight. A few more that the hanky didn't get dropped on.
This will be a 2nd down and 7 as Gulfport is sniffing midfield. Ball sits at the 43-yard line. This time he's going to throw quickly out into the flat, and that ball is incomplete. A little too hot to handle on the far side. Bring up a Pearl Pool 3rd down and 7.
Henshaw, the intended receiver. Marcus Mosley over there with great coverage. Again, didn't even know if Marcus was going to be able to go tonight. He's played a great ball game, trying to keep containment. Over there on the far side, you can tell even after that play, reaching down, kind of grabbing that right ankle. He's not feeling 100%, but no way you're going to keep him out of this first game tonight.
Kai Freeman checks in for Jabron Moore at linebacker. Onto this nickel package as Palazzo back to pass, looking, throws over the middle. That ball's caught. Nice throw. That was just a great job settling down in the empty zone.
Nehemiah Jefferson, the senior, who you needed about 13, and he ran about a 15-yard route, turned around. Palazzo put it right on the numbers, and a great catch. Not great news for the Pirates if they give up that first down, but good news, Greg Flynn. Alex Spires, who injured his shoulder on that attempt at a diving interception earlier, is back in the game, or was back in the game on that 3rd down play.
Alex
and about a 15-yard route, turn around. Palazzo put it right on the number.
Alex is a gamer. Hand the ball off. Reed spins out of the first tackle. We were going for a strip there. We could have dropped him in the backfield, but we were trying to rip that ball out. That allowed him to pick up 5 yards on the play. Be 2nd down and 5.
Jalen Nickelberry had a hold of Reed's jersey, and he was not letting go. Reed drug him for a couple of yards before he finally hit the turf. Going to be under 7 minutes remaining in this next snap. Pirates lead 12-7.
2nd down and 5 for Palazzo. Throwing out in the flat. That ball's going to be caught. Going to cross the 35. Maybe the 33. It's going to be short, so it's going to be 3rd down and about 2. Maybe a long 1.
Henshaw makes the catch. Tristan Carpenter sliding over from his linebacker spot to make the tackle, and we're going to get a timeout by Pearl.
All right, we'll take it with them. 6.5 minutes to play. 3rd down coming up from Gulfport.
When something works this well,
Paying bills?
Nope,
This
never
site
mind.
is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee?
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice.
All right, they changed their mind. No timeout. We're sorry we had to jump out of that one. Up the middle, that's going to be a 1st down. They did rule it a 1st down prior to that. I think they were going to measure, and then they decided not to. That's what the stoppage of the clock was for. So they gave them a 1st down.
Should get a timeout coming here for a heat timeout.
And we will get it. Now we could take that quick break. 2nd down and 8 coming up for Gulfport.
When something works this well,
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee?
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a difference.
So easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a
so
great
long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
All right, we are back in Gulfport. 5:54 left in the game. Pirates lead it 12-7. Admirals have the ball facing a 2nd down and 8. Ball on the Pirate 30-yard line. Reed is the running back next to Palazzo. Palazzo going to throw. Quick one over the middle. And that ball is incomplete, in and out of the hand, so it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Pass intended for Brown. Jaquavian Shoto comes up from the safety spot. Knocks that one out. This is a huge Pearl Pool 3rd down. I'm going to call it the biggest one of the night.
Well, I think that given the amount of time and where they are on the field, this is 4-down territory for these Admirals, but a turnover would be very helpful here. 3rd down and 8. Reed's the running back. Now Reed will shift over to Palazzo's right. Now back. Now we're going to get a
Timeout.
late
Gulfport.
timeout.
Wow.
Timeout Gulfport. Let's take a quick one with them. Gulfport facing a 3rd down. They want to talk about it.
I'm Officer Kyle Carmerdale.
And I'm Officer Alfred Jenkins, School Resource Officer with the Pearl Police Department. And our job is to protect students.
Here in Pearl, we have zero tolerance for drivers that break school bus laws. There are 4 things to know. Stop at least 10 feet from the bus when it is loading or unloading. Don't move until kids have crossed the street to or from the bus. The flashing red lights are no longer activated. The stop sign on the side of the bus is retracted.
When we catch you, you get a ticket up to $750, up to a year in jail, or both.
Please pay attention so every student can get to school and home safely.
All right, we are back in Gulfport. Big possession play here. 3rd down and 8 for Gulfport. From the Pirate 30. Pirates up by 5 points at 12-7. We've got 5:37 left to play in the game.
Stack of wide receivers here at the bottom of the screen.
Palazzo looking. Now he's flushed. They've got him cut off. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man there, but we're going to knock that ball away. Good coverage out there in the corner.
And we got a flag down in the backfield. It's going to be a holding call against Gulfport. Big decision here for Justin Hunter to make.
Oh, you got to take the penalty.
Do you take it and back him up and make him replay 3rd down?
4th and 8 or 3rd and 18?
They're still discussing it. Justin Hunter looks at Austin Wilbanks and says, let's decline that thing and make it 4th down.
All right, 4th and 8 now. Now it will be the biggest play of the game.
That's right. The decisions that shape ball games right there. You got to make them in a split second.
5:26 left to play. It is 4th down and 8.
Again, to kind of paint that picture, had we taken the holding call, they would have gotten a redo 3rd down. Rather than 3rd and 8, it would have been about 3rd and 13. Instead, we decline it and make it 4th down, and it'll be 4th and 8.
Here we go, Palazzo, man in motion. He's going to drop back. He's pressured immediately.
Get him, Jackson.
And he's going to be hemmed up, and it's going to be a turnover on downs as this Pirate defense has played absolutely phenomenal tonight.
Panor Singh, let's give him credit, 24, who pushed out Palazzo. Great pursuit by Meatball Jeremy Jackson. Tristan Carpenter limping off a little bit. He's in there as well. Huge stop by Greg Flynn, a defense that has played lights out all night long.
Well, we've got 5:17 to go, and it's time for the offense to take over, as we're going to call that a sign mark turnover on downs. And here comes the offense. Jamari Thompson.
You have to imagine this is going to be a whole lot of the big T train, Jamari Thompson running behind that offensive line.
Chin comes in motion. He's going to switch sides all the way across. There goes Jamari. Left side. Puts his head down, and he's going to make it out to the 34-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd down, and they're going to mark that back to the 33. So a little bit further to go. Make it 2nd down and 5 now.
Let that clock run. This is a moment where you don't want to necessarily go fast.
But this is how our offense
This is your rhythm. Play clock not even started.
And we fooled ourselves there. Wow. And that's what happens when you get out of your rhythm.
Yep.
When they're used to going. So that's going to be a Havard Realty penalty that's going to set the Pirates back a little bit. It's tough. They're just learning the whole thing this first game.
The play clock was sitting at 25 seconds, had not even started.
All of a sudden you try and pump the brakes on the speed with which you've been operating, and it just throws the kids off a little bit.
So 2nd and 10. Really need to reel off a 1st down if at all possible. 2 timeouts for Gulfport, 2 timeouts for the Pirates.
Give it to Jamari again. This time Gulfport's ready, as they're going to stack up that middle. They're going to try and close those holes. Gain of 1, so a Pearl Pool 3rd down and 9.
Their own version of Meatball Jackson, 99 Corian Norwood. He's 5'10", 304, and he met Jamari Thompson right in the hole, and Jamari had nowhere to go. Be under 4 minutes, or right at about 4 minutes at this snap.
There goes Jaybird. He's going to roll out, looking. He's got a man, and just did overthrow Chin.
Going to get a penalty, though, and I believe we could have a roughing the passer call, Greg Flynn, that's going to give us an automatic first
we got
down.
2 flags down.
Oh, I did not see that one on the far side, but
we got to check the 2 flags.
Jaybird pointing at Michael Smith, who hit him from behind, and I believe he hit him high.
Let's see.
Which would have been roughing the passer. The other one potentially in the area of holding. We'll see what the white hat tells us. Oh, wow. Well, he told us we're going to have 4th down.
It was an offensive penalty, so they will decline it. It is now 4th down, so the Pirates will kick it away with 4:06 to play. Even though the 2 flags were down, they were both on the offense. Oh, Jay Bird will stand back there. I don't think you dare call a fake here. We'll see if he can get a good rugby kick away. Just get it going forward. Good kick by Jay Bird.
They hit him. Hit him. Gonna say nothing though.
There's something down on. Oh, that was Jay Bird's towel. Referee wasn't buying what Jay Bird was selling. Jay Bird doesn't play soccer, so it's a little bit tougher as the referee pats him on the helmet and I think said, nice try.
Justin Hunter looking for an explanation as well. He accepts whatever the explanation was. Hey, regardless, 36-yard boot by Jerry Johnson. That was not rugby style. That one had some hang time on it. Jay Bird, you can tell, is fatigued as he tries to make his way off to the sidelines. And Greg Flynn, it's been in their hands all night long. Back in the defense's hands one more time. 3:56 remaining, 12-7 lead, 64 yards of turf. And 2 timeouts for Gulfport. They're going to have to make a big stop. But they've made quite a few of them tonight.
They have. I'm really proud of these guys. They've really shown some tremendous effort. So Palazzo will start things out. Back to pass, looking, throwing to his right. That ball is caught and immediately stuck.
That was Austin Knight. Comes up and makes a huge hit on Bentley out in the flat. Going to pick up 2 yards on that. But that's Greg Flynn. That's really been their go-to all night long, is just those swing passes out in the flat to the running backs for the guys in the slot. And Austin Knight said, I've seen that all night. I'm reading it, and I'm throwing you down.
Again, they haven't had enough time, really, because our defensive line has been pressuring Palazzo so much that they don't have time to throw the vertical game. And clock's moving. 2nd down and 8. Palazzo looking left. He's pressured.
Wow.
And from the backside, Meatball tried to get him. Now they're pushing him into the sideline.
Don't hit him late.
No flag. Oh, now
Tristan.
That's going to be an unforced error there, as we're going to get a unsportsmanlike, I think. As the tackle was, they were going to let the tackle go, but I think
they did. Yep.
I think there was a little something after that play, so that penalty's really going to hurt. 2:55, the clock is stopped. They had him short of the 1st down.
Justin Hunter trying to kind of plead the case.
And I'm just going to make it a little more difficult. Automatic 1st down now on the penalty. They're going to mark it off. This is going to put the ball very close. Well, it's going to go over midfield. It's going to go to the Pirate 47-yard line. So 2:55 to play, a 1st down, fresh set of downs for Gulfport. On that big Havard Realty, Penny Pitts. Penalty. Palazzo with a check with me. He's got 4 receivers, 3 to the top. He's pressured again. This time he's going to sling it. Oh, what a great job to get that ball away.
Little sidearm action. And Palazzo put that one right on the money to number 4, Henshaw. Marcus Mosley, great coverage, but better pass by Palazzo, and Gulfport's moving the ball. They're inside the Pirate 40. 2:40 remaining on the clock. 12-7 Pirates.
Mark it at the 36. Palazzo looking. He's going to try and go deep. Oh, he steps away from the pressure. Nice job. We'll throw it downfield. That ball's incomplete, and a big hit on the far side, as it'll be 2nd down and 10. Clock really not a factor now that they're into the Pirates' side of the field. But this is all 4-down territory now. It is up to this defense. Keep them out of field goal range.
Palazzo with a beautiful little sidestep there. Jalen Nickelberry thought he had a sack, and Palazzo just a little quick juke, bought enough time to be able to put that one out in the air, but incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Throwing out, and that ball's going to be caught. And wiggling down there is Brown. And now they're really in field goal range. They're in legitimate field goal range now.
No, field goal won't do a lot for you, down by 5. But they are closer.
Oh, never
to
mind.
the doorstep. Yep, I know you were thinking 10-7. 12-7. We're now going to be nearing 2 minutes at this snap. Ball rests on the 15-yard line.
Pirates got to keep him out of the end zone. Pressure. Palazzo's going to throw nearly intercepted on that far side.
Marcus Mosley in coverage. Also, Kai Jefferson, 23, was out there in the flat as well. This Pirate secondary being tested. And that will make it second down, yes.
2nd down and 10.
Again, 2 timeouts for Gulfport.
16-yard line of the Pirates. Palazzo looking, nothing, flushed. He's going to scramble, throw it back across his body to nobody. That was a tough throw. Good job by the secondary. Holding up coverage and allowed him to flush Palazzo to get him uncomfortable in the pocket to bring up a big Pearl Pool 3rd down.
That one intended for Bentley. Now on 3rd and 10, we'll substitute in Austin Knight. Braxton Kemp comes off. Alex Spires also comes in.
Bringing that nickel package now.
As Jabron Moore comes off. And we'll see if we can get a Nickelberry or a Jackson in the backfield once again. They've lived in Palazzo's face all night long, and no moment bigger than this one right here.
A lot of DBs in there. We're going to get I think they're going to have to burn a timeout, and they will. Gulfport will burn a timeout. 2:04 to play here in the 4th quarter. It is a 5-point contest.
Hello, I'm State Representative Gene Newman, here to share a message to our young people and parents. There are many pathways to success. For some, it's 4-year college, which is great if you have a chosen profession. But there are so many other opportunities to grow and succeed here in Mississippi. Our community colleges, VOTEC, trade schools, apprenticeship programs, and on-the-job training are all top-notch. Believe it or not, there are more than 7 million good jobs available across the country, and most don't require a 4-year degree. I encourage parents to support their kids that have a love for skilled trades like construction, air conditioning repair, auto technicians, electricians, and so many others. We need a diverse workforce that can thrive even in tough times like pandemics. And remember, no matter what, every day is a great day to be a pirate.
At Raising Cane's, we're
Back here at Gulfport, it is 3rd down and 10 for the Admirals from the Pirates 16. Gulfport trails by 5. Five wide receivers, nobody protecting Palazzo. And they just moved, so that's going to be a free 5 yards. So let's move that ball back to the 21-yard line. As Penny Pitts at Havard Realty, again, getting her money's worth tonight on this opening night with lots of penalties.
What's bitten the Admirals on the hill all night long, a dozen penalties, 7 of those false starts, none bigger than that one right there with 2:04 remaining on the clock, down by 5 inside the red zone.
Okie dokie, 3rd and 15 now from the 21. Palazzo pressured, throws, there's a completion, but a quick tackle. And that will be at the 11. So 4th down They can get a first down. 4th and 4, it looks like. Yes, 4th and 4.
Going to put him at the 10. This is your ball game right here.
4th down and 4. They can get a first down, they can get a touchdown, or the game can be over.
Minute 25 and counting.
One of those three things will happen. Palazzo looking. He's going to step up. He's going to get the first down inside the 5 to the 4. Clock will stop for a moment. But
DJ Hudson, number 7, really slow getting off the turf, and I think they're going to call a injury timeout because DJ could not get up. He was in there to make that tackle along with Tristan Carpenter. Don't know for sure, but he could have been run up on the backside.
Well, it was a hard lick. They all converged right there on Palazzo, and he's up. That's good to see. And he will make it over to the sideline.
Looks to be more of a left leg something, and you got to tip your cap to Palazzo, man. The game was on the line, and nothing was open, and he just put his head down, and as a quarterback, ran right in the middle of 2 defenders and got just enough for a first down.
All right, 4 yards away now. 1st and goal for Gulfport. Trailing by 5. It is 12-7 Pirates. Palazzo with Bentley in the backfield, the shifty running back. To Bentley. Bentley will try the left side. He's stacked up, and I think he's short. Yes, just outside the goal line to the 1.
43 seconds and counting. Again, Gulfport has 1 timeout.
Yeah, the clock really doesn't mean a whole lot. Because if you don't get in here, you'll call the timeout, but it is at the 1 yard line. 2nd and goal. Palazzo. Hand it off. He's stopped in the backfield. He's stacked up and thrown back.
What a stop.
All right, now they're going to have to use that timeout, and it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 2.
I could not see who got in there first, Greg Flynn. May have been McQuavey and Shoto, but somebody was in there as soon as Bentley took the handoff, and man, what a night 1 of the 2021 season. 12-7, 18 seconds remaining. Ball sits on the 1 yard line, and the game is on the line.
This is going to be something. Now that they've burned that last timeout, this is, for all intents and purposes, the game.
Any chance that you...
If they run the football, it's the game. If they throw the football, they'll have one more shot.
Again, no real size of note in the wide receiver core for Gulfport, so
I think
any chance of kind of throwing a little lob fade ball?
I think Nehemiah is probably the tallest.
You're right, yep, 81, I believe. Nehemiah Jefferson, he's 6'1". He's about the biggest guy they got. Let's see if he's even out there. I don't see him at all.
All right, here they go. 3rd down and goal from the 2. 18 seconds left.
They've got a couple of defensive linemen, it looks like, in there. Playing offensive line. Going to have a wishbone package.
Interesting. And we're going to call a timeout after we saw that. That's an unusual play. Pearl wants to talk about that for sure.
Smart call by Justin Hunter and Austin Wilbanks.
Because that was, an unusual formation. We haven't seen it all night. That's that was an odd play because I don't think they're going to run this football.
Yeah, you got 2 more chances. You could put 1 in the air, and if that one falls incomplete.
Any ball in play here, the game is over. Any run that is stopped short of the goal line, there's no way they can get reset for a 4th down play. So I would have been shocked had they run that ball.
And they may have lined up in that wishbone package. I saw 17 in there. 17 is Chris Redmond. He's a senior defensive end. He lined up as a tight end, though. We'll see if they choose that same wishbone formation again, or do they change it up after the, I'm calling it a very smart timeout by Austin Wilbanks and Justin Hunter.
Same heavy package.
Yep, 17 again in there. So it looks like they're going to stick to their guns.
Which way did they go? They're going to pitch this ball. If they do it, they're going to give it to 2 or 1. It's going to go one way or the other. Palazzo's going to roll out. Oh, he's wide open.
Yep.
And caught in the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
And that was the guy on the other side. I couldn't get out his name fast enough. That was Jaquillion Campbell, who's also a defensive player. He's a linebacker. They had two defensive players on both ends of the line, and Campbell caught it. We've got a Pirate down on the far side, injured in the end zone. It may be cramps.
We've got
penalties on the...
Two penalties, but I think that's for the excessive celebration. So the game is not over. There's 13 seconds left, and that penalty is going to be loom large because the kickoff is going to have to be 15 yards back now. So the Pirates are going to get the ball perhaps around midfield.
Still trying to see who the injured Pirate is. That's Marcus Mosley, who again has been playing less than 100% all night long.
He's had a right ankle injury, so
he's really
tough.
feeling it.
Oh, yeah.
The whole Gulfport team stormed onto the field as soon as Campbell caught it. That's what drew the 15-yard penalty, but it will not negate the touchdown.
No, it was a great play call. I knew they were going to throw it, and Palazzo just did a great job rolling out. So they'll have to attempt the extra point. You would think they'll go for 2 here to give themselves a 3-point lead, I'm sorry, because it is 13-12. So they'll go for 2. And then they're going to be penalized 15 yards on the kickoff. And again, we still have 13 seconds left and a timeout in our pocket. So we'll have an opportunity here at the end of the game. 1, maybe 2 shots.
Not that any injury news is good news, but it doesn't like Marcus Mosley, maybe just suffering from a cramp, hopefully.
All right, so let's see what 2-point play they draw up. They go back to more conventional now. Out of that big, heavy set. It was just a good play call that Gulfport ran. And a penalty flag down. And that ball's incomplete. Let's check the marker.
Great coverage by Jaquavian Shoto on Tyler Reed to force him out and knock the ball down. Check the flag.
Another Havard Realty penalty. Okay, so it is now a 1-point game, 13 seconds left. Pirates still going to have a shot at this thing. They're going to have at least one play depending upon the return. But that 15-yard penalty is going to give us a decent field position. And we know Jerry Johnson could throw that ball. Jay Bird is a good passer. And he can get that ball all the way to the end zone if it's somewhere around midfield, 45.
I like this play right here, Mr. Flynn. I know there's still time left, but you've got Jaquavian Shoto and Jerry J. Bird Johnson back deep to receive this kick, and they will get a chance to return it.
Wow.
As this 15-yard penalty going to back it up. Those two guys, we watched both of them take balls to the house over the last few years. And even if they can't take it back, as you said, if they can just get it close enough for Jay Bird to put that thing up in the air, and perhaps a Cody Arms or somebody to pull that thing down, maybe an Alex Spires in the end zone.
So they got to kick this ball off from the 25 instead of the 35. I guess it was only a 10-yard penalty. I think it was a 15, but... Or the 40, yes, it is a 15-yard penalty. So from the 25-yard line, they're going to kick it. They're going to kick it deep.
It will be Jay Bird.
Jay Bird will take it. Looking for a hole. He's got a little one there. He's going to get stacked up right around the 38-yard line. So with 6 seconds, we've got to play. And we'll see what we're going to draw up.
You have to imagine Spires will be in there. Cody Arms will be in there. Chin. A speedster. You're going to get Justice Moore, who's returned some kicks tonight.
It's too far for him to throw it all the way, so somehow we're going to have to get this will be a run and a catch. And
one of those secret bag of trick plays your practice. Going to get to roll out here.
I don't know. I haven't seen too many of those laterals, but we'll see. 2 wide receivers to the top. Spires here to the near side. There's Jaybird. Just got to get this ball going forward to somebody. He's looking.
Pushed out. And they're going to say time expires right there.
I think. Well, Gulfport's running on the field. I don't know what the referee is for sure doing.
Is he going to call it? There's going to be. Is there going to be a discussion, or is this it?
No, that'll be your final.
He's putting it in his pocket and walking off.
Expired. So the Pirates fall 13-12, but what a phenomenal football game. What an effort that they put on tonight. Gulfport, gutsy comeback. But I'll tell you what, Pirate fans, you have a lot to look forward to, as this was a great opening game. As now we'll get some of the Gulfport players that'll come over saying good game to Jamari. Few players coming over.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is how the game ended, that there's not kind of greetings between the two teams,
well, I don't know
or
if they're
there's something with COVID protocols.
Yes. I don't know that they're allowed to because of COVID, probably.
Which I think is probably a wise call in this moment. But, man, this one a tough one tonight to fall 13-12, but a valiant effort by the Pirates on a long road trip.
Well, I believe we're going to be able to get a word. I see Josh Hamby down there with our broadcast. We should be able to hear from Coach Hunter following this game. He's addressing his team right now. It's a tough one. Tough one to lose the opener as hard as you played, 13-12. But with as many things that this Pirate team had to learn about itself, and the kids that are having to grow up quickly, learning new positions, breaking them in, this was no reason to hold your head. No, absolutely no reason to hold your head, because this was a tough-fought battle.
Again, 13-12 will be your final. Gulfport puts a touchdown on the board with 1:30 remaining in the first quarter. That's the only score until midway through the third quarter, when the Pirates respond to make it 7-6, had an extra point blocked. Pirates then go ahead in the fourth quarter with a Jamari Thompson second touchdown run, go for 2 to try to make it 14-7. That 2-point conversion no good. That makes it 12-7. And then with 13 seconds remaining, Gulfport drives all the way down the field and punches it in on 3rd and goal with 13 seconds remaining. 2-point conversion no good, but it did not matter. Gulfport takes a 13-12 advantage, and that is how things end tonight in Game 1 of the 2021 season. And it looks like we will get a word with head coach Justin Hunter, who's walking over with one of our
Josh Hamby bringing
production folks, Mr. Josh Hamby.
Coach Hunter over. I know he's going to be disappointed, but really, what an effort tonight. And that's what you can ask for. You wanted a road game. He wanted a long road trip to kind of get these kids ready. And he certainly got that out of these guys tonight. Let's see if we have Coach Hunter hooked up. Justin, can you hear us?
Yeah, Greg, I can hear you.
All right. Hey, Justin, man, I know it's a heartbreaker, 13-12, but what an effort your kids showed tonight.
They did. They played extremely hard. I'm really, really heartbroken for them. Offensively in the first half, we were about as bad as we could possibly be, and I take full responsibility for that. We just didn't do a good job, and our defense played their butts off the entire night. And we did not help them out at all in the first half. We got a little momentum in the second half, but they had bailed us out all night long, and I can't say enough about how hard them guys played. Like I said, we just got to do better offensively, and it's on me tonight to make sure we do better going forward.
Well, you could see the growth, though, I think, in Jaybird. There were some really good throws he made that were just off the fingertips. You were so close to hitting those big plays, too.
Right. We told them, we think we can get behind them. And I felt like every time we called a pass play, or a certain pass play, we did get behind them. We had a couple of PI calls and a couple other things. We just couldn't make that big play when we needed it. We made it right there with Azir right there late in the third. Or that might have been the fourth. I can't remember. We liked that all night. We're just waiting for the right time to call it. But then our other stuff, like I said, we really liked it. We just couldn't make that big catch. And a PI is great, 15 yards, but we felt we had some opportunities at some touchdowns. And like I said, we just got to get better because we just missed on several of them.
Hey Justin, how proud are you of the defense tonight? I know they had started with their backs up against the wall multiple times in the wrong side of the field, but man, they made stands over and over tonight.
Yeah. Like I said, they played their butts off, and that's what I told them at halftime. I said, you guys are giving it everything you got. We are not putting you in any good situations. We gave them short fields with the 3 turnovers. You can't do that. I mean, we can blame the field conditions or whatever, but at the end of the day, I mean, we've got to hold on to the ball, and that's 2 seniors that coughed it up. We do ball security, and I know that stuff happens, but we've got to do better. We've got to own when we make mistakes like that, and we can't put our defense in those types of situations because they responded all night long. They got tired. Heck, we just didn't help them out a whole lot. But I was super impressed with our effort. The coaches coached their butts off. The players played their hearts out. I just hate we came this far and left without that trophy because that was the goal all week.
Hey Justin, I know that winning is the game, but you wanted a long road trip to get these guys ready for the season, and I think they showed you something tonight overall, just with their effort, as you said.
Yeah, they did. I really feel like we matured tonight. I feel like we handled the road trip and the long bus ride and the getting here and, the locker room and all that kind of stuff. I felt like they handled it a lot better than we did on long road trips last year. So I definitely think we're heading in the right direction. I just hate a game got away from us that we felt like coming in, we thought we were going to win, and the kids believed we were going to win the whole time until the final buzzer.
Hey, you guys played a yeoman's effort tonight. I know when you go back and look at the film, there'll be a lot of good things to pick out. Certainly, it's the first game, and there's going to be a lot of stuff. Penalties especially. I was not overly surprised that both sides were making so many penalties.
Yeah, we had our fair share of those, and I think that's extremely frustrating because that's stuff we can control. You can deal with kind of a hustle penalty that happens sometimes, but some of our penalties were just bad mental things. Like I said, we just got to do a better job, and I know we will. Our kids respond every time we challenge them, and we got so much better throughout this week. We had a great week of practice after last week, and I think we'll do the same thing this next week.
Hey Justin, safe travels home. Great effort tonight. Great things are in store for this Pirate team this year.
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all.
All right, that is head coach Justin Hunter, as they're going to get ready to make that long bus ride back up to Pearl. Again, I really want to think that they should that they should be proud of their first game effort. I know we always want the kids to win, but the defense was really surprising because everybody thought that this was going to be the Achilles heel. From that scrimmage last week against West Jones, everybody looking at what was coming back and the whole secondary and linebackers. Well, Tristan Carpenter's the only linebacker that we got back, and everybody else is having to learn new positions. And woo, did they do phenomenal.
Yeah, an extremely young team. 33 sophomores on the roster starting tonight to only 22 seniors. And, a lot of guys got broken in tonight in 6A football. And it's one thing to play a jamboree, one thing to play practice. It's another thing to suit it up on Friday night underneath the lights. And some guys really grew up tonight. Got a long season ahead. And here's the good thing about the first few games of the year. They are not region games. They affect your playoff standings in no way. But you get a lot of great experience and reps. And we got that tonight and also built a lot of character along the way for the season that still lies ahead.
Hey, you know what? I feel good about it. You play a one-point game. You come up just short. Yes, we always want to win the game. It is about winning and losing. But I think that these kids really showed something tonight. And that was your Mississippi Army National Guard post-game show. We appreciate you all for tuning in tonight. Until next week, we will be back at home, the home opener against the Ridgeland Titans. For Bryant May, I'm Greg Flynn. We thank you for...
Alderman Thompson, Alderman Gill.